Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.
Hello folks and welcome to the 2025 Queensland Open Boulder titles here in the sunny Gold Coast. In Coomera, a new gym called Cut Loose. It's been an amazing showdown at the semi-finals. Only the top 8 have gone through to the finals, folks. It's going to be a hotly contested finals. Let's get into it.
If you see me coming, I'm about to get it started. Get it started. I'ma show you something that you never knew you wanted. Yeah, you want it. Claws out, unleashed, I'm a beast. Got the whole crowd. Party, make a scene, gonna get loud. Real proud, show my teeth. Go wild like an animal. Like an animal! Like an animal! Go wild like an animal! Wildin' out like an animal! Go wild like an animal!
Well, hello folks. Welcome along to the finals here this afternoon. The 2025 Open Boulder Championships here in Queensland. The Open Boulder titles, folks. Cut Loose Indoor Climbing Gym, one of the new facilities here on the Gold Coast, folks. My name is Jason Witten, and I'm joined in the commentary box once again by the amazing, awesome Ian Martin.
The hope gets better.
Great to have you here, mate. I'm excited about this afternoon. There's
Yeah.
been some hot action in the gym. The semi-finals this morning, the qualifiers yesterday, and we've got our top 8.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, it's been banger after banger. Seeing them all top these epic climbs, I'll give them a go, and we've whittled it down to some absolute machines. Really, it's going to be exciting to see them go at these final climbs, which we've already had a glimpse at, but they're looking at right now.
Yeah, so folks, here we go. We've got the viewing right now. All of the finalists have been in isolation for an hour or so. The route setters running madly around the gym, resetting the gym after the finals of the Masters and Bs. But we've got our final 8 women and men here today. There are actually going to be 9 competitors because we've got 2 interstate competitors have come for the competition. And they changed the rules a little bit, Ian. They say, hey, the top 8 in Queensland get in. And if there's someone from another state, they get to compete too. They can't win the state final, obviously. But here's our open female finalists, folks. In 1 to 8 order, and it's not unusual to see Atako, Claire, and Tiana, Katie up there. A couple of new names, but a few regulars, huh?
Yeah, I was going to say exactly like young Mia or Gabby and Grace back in the top 8 again as well. Got heaps of people that you may have seen, and if you haven't seen any of them, strap in because they're all incredibly talented climbers, and they're going to put a show on.
Absolutely. Well, listen, Atako really threw down the gauntlet, and so did Claire. They put in 3 tops, 4 zones in the semis. So, they're the ones to beat in this final, but anything can happen on game day.
We've been amazed many a time, haven't we, Jess? We're like, this is a runaway. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I do think you're right. In qualifying in semis, them two sort of did stand out that a little bit more where, whoa, like, they're here for business.
They're throwing it down. Well, listen, this is your Open May finalists, and again, 1 or 2 new names on the block, new kids on the block, but a few regulars in the lineup.
Yeah, and I like that as well. This is the thing. Obviously, a few people move into state, a few people changed. A couple of the big names we're used to seeing, and in this, the Sam Bowmans, the Alistairs, the Sam Lavenders, Marlowe's, Marlowe national champ. Moving in state, which has created a bit of hype opportunity, and a few people
gives an opportunity to compete at a high level. Yeah.
And I mean, all 8 of these guys earlier, these dudes today were just, giving it goods because it was stiff. The semifinals was stiff, right?
They were real stiff. But Alexander 3 tops in the semis, and Jesse, Andy, and Xavier all 2 tops as well. So not far off the pace, really, at the end of the day. So this one will be hotly contested. Listen, I think everyone's going to go for it in the final, as you'd think. But I'm excited.
They shouldn't be leaving anything in the back pocket, should they? Really, give it all. And no, Jason, I'm actually really pumped for this. It's the first comp this gym's held at Cut Loose. A lot of great angles, which are new for most of the climbers. Great hold range, and the setting team have gone hard all week. An extra day setting than they get for a lot of state events, which I think we're going to reap the benefits of in this final.
Absolutely. Well, big shout out to all of the volunteers and the route setters. A bit later on, we'll have a little look at some of the things that they've set for people, which is good. But mate, really at the end of the day, this is our first of many comps for the year. So I'm excited to kick the season off, and I'm sure the competitors are too.
Yeah, it kind of comes around very quickly, and also I feel like I'm waiting forever. When the states finished last year, we've got this, and it's a really great opportunity for a lot of these younger athletes, Tiana, Mia, Atako, a lot of the younger climbers who are still doing the youth because they've got nationals in 2 weeks. So it's really good for them to put a marker down, almost like a bit of a warning to the other athletes in the youth division, like, hey, look what I just did, and then 2 weeks kick on. So yeah, I've been craving this event, and so far it's not disappointed, has it? Really? Yeah.
No, it's a great fresh new climbing gym, and the first event of the season. But Sam Bowman always wearing his branded look with the T-shirt.
Oh, no, Andy Brown.
Andy Brown, sorry, not Bowman.
I just said Sambo. I was like, Sam?
Where'd he sneak in?
I just said his name to you. That's why I just had it. Yeah. No, exactly right, Andy Brown, the family tradition of the funk shirt.
Yeah, the funky shirt.
And he's did a bit of time in Blue Mountains, Sydney for a year. He's come back, and he's looking really, really impressive. He was strong before, but I even said to him, it looks like you've, gone up another level, which is really exciting for him to show it off here.
Absolutely. Well, listen, folks, if you're dialing in at home, fantastic to have you on. I see a fair few of you on the live stream right now. It would be awesome, and I'm sure the competitors would love it too if you give a bit of a shout out in the chat on YouTube. So go for it. Make sure you support away and give us a few shout outs as we go along, and get behind your favourite athlete, or all the athletes anyway, let's face it, as we go. Make sure you share this, let people know that the finals are on, and they can be jumping on YouTube and having a look. One good thing, if you are on YouTube on your phone or an iPad, you can zoom in and out on the shots yourself. That's something that's kind of cool, actually, in YouTube. But, technology moves on and makes things hopefully a little bit better for us, especially in the live stream.
I'm going to say, the quality of the stream you guys have, obviously I'm just an innocent bystander enjoying the show from the best seat in the house, but or second best on the walls. But I've got to say, the crispiest streams, the shout out to the positive team. You guys do amazing. And now this little upgrade on YouTube, there's no stopping you at home. Just literally enjoy the unrivaled quality.
Indeed. Well, each of the competitors, all of them, have 2 minutes to view each of the boulder problems here, and they'll be finished in a minute. Then they'll go out the back. There'll be a small break, and what we'll do in a minute is take a look at these boulder problems on the 3D renders, because one of the team has put together something nice, Mike, and it's interesting to see what they're up to. You can see on the screen everyone's standing there like they're mesmerized by something important for the competition, at least anyway. But I think this is female 4 or the 4th boulder problem, and you can see how steep that cave is. We saw in the finals for the Bs and the Masters, there was a very steep, very physical boulder problem in that cave, and it's not going to disappoint, I don't think, for this one either.
No, I think you're right, Jason. I guess if we go back to, if you've just tuned in, somebody said, I'm doing a comp, or you work with something and you want to know more, this is the finals. They're all together. All the female athletes, all the male athletes are looking at their problems. They've got 4 to face each. They all look together. They all share what they think and how they think they will approach it, which is what we've just seen the end of now. And we're looking at, you get these views here, which is what we're familiar with. And we can tell you how deep this cave is, that when we're in the facility, or how steep something is, or how flat, how not positive a hold is. But with these new renders that we've got, it's just another little level. And you guys are always pushing the boundaries. So
absolutely. Well, let's take a look at the 3D renders as the competitors head back out to isolation, and they spend a bit of time out there just getting warmed up. Now, this is Boulder problem number 1 for the men. And there's the route setters up there. Head route setter, Amanda.
Incredible.
And Mitch, assistant route setter, Bo, Harry and Cody. Incredible team. They've been working all week since Monday. So well done to those guys and girls. But this is a slab. Now, if we take a little look at the render and we can sort of have a look, it's pretty well vertical. You know, there's your start. You can see as you go along. Now, you know, you've got to head up to the right on that. Now, those volumes, not much to stand on. A few little jibs there as you go, but bit of a start out to the left there. 2 hands or both feet, and then quite a large move up to establish on the volume,
like
and tiptoe to the right, mate.
Yeah, exactly. If you were good sneak thief out of the kitchen when you were a kid, you'd be probably perfect at this, because it's a little sneaky shuffle along. But I think that's the thing, is that there's just so little depth, and you don't always get this. This is the benefit of this angle.
There we go.
At home, you see the volumes, and you're like, oh, volumes, they stick out.
Yeah,
that is just so low profile. And yeah, they've got to stay balanced on a flat, you know, body into the wall the best you can, hands free almost. I think we'll see a few trying to reach forward, trying to break it, hit that little white jib with a hand, but even if not, yeah.
Not much at the top there, let's face it. You know, there's not much, and that hold is pretty average.
Pancake, right?
Yeah, there's nothing to grip onto, so it will be some fancy footwork, a bit of balance, and probably one of those heartbreaker moves at the top. So that's M1 for the males, I believe, and this is the females, sorry, and this is the M1 for the males.
Not much more happening.
What are we
right?
doing in between there? Now, this is, you know, you'll be established probably up high, that blue thing up high, maybe get somewhere. Ian, this one's got me stumped, but, you know, there's a long way between there and there.
An eternity, what it will feel like when you're on the wall. Yeah, 5 minutes, and I mean, goodness me, like, it's all very low profile. It's going to be interesting to see how they figure it out. I always think about it. I'm like, well, where would I, if I had my right hand on the jib, chest in, be a low shoulder, and a back step. But you back step into like an inch of volume, and then you... look at the angle of these holds. That's the other thing to look at, which you can see is...
Well, that one's not bad, actually. So that's...
But is it turned down, though, for the dual tech side?
Well, it is, yeah. Yeah, that's a dual tech jib there. Not much to stand on.
So you're going to be standing on the shiny side of all of those, and that little right... There's a low right hand...
And again, not much at the top there either.
Is that a press? Because you're going to have to... I mean, this is what I always say. Let them show us, because you'll see Jesse and he'll do some jump back and hold it with his incredible grip strength, and we'll all...
Absolutely.
Drop our jaws.
Well, as we're rolling along, the competitors will be out soon to start, so the team will flick over whenever that happens, and we'll come back to the renders when required. But you know, this is I think
this is cool.
Women's number 2, and you know, here we go. Bit of a move in through the roof and out through this big wrestly yellow, and
it's like a blind reach as well.
There it is. That's the top. Nothing to. I think the route setters have set a bit of a scene with being pretty stingy with the top hold by the look of it.
It's like they went in the wrong holds bucket.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, do you split to the volume off that jib on the bottom of the yellow?
I think so. I think that's what it looks like. But some moves through the roof. That one, for me, seems a bit more straightforward than the others. But
it's
again...
just that it's going to be a double undercling to like a blind sort of reach around. Yeah.
There we go. Keeping moving forward. Now, I think it starts to get nice and steep in through the roof here. And this is where I think this is female number 2 or male number 2. This is where some pretty chunky sections happen, nice and steep.
Well, the holds look relatively positive, but it's like you say, like it's basically your whole weight. So it's just an absolute burner in endurance-wise, because if I get you in this angle, like, yeah, it's, you can see the steepness. This is what we're trying to say, is this is like, you know, you put a bit of lead on top of it, it's an old-fashioned roof. it's yeah, there's not much to it. So yeah, this is going to be a good power boulder. I think there'll be some interesting betas for this one.
Absolutely. Well, I think engage the biceps and the shoulders on that one there. Now let's keep on through. Now this one here, I think this one is absolutely, we're going to see some pinch strength happening. And
Is this the ghost holds as well, though, right?
oh, the ghost holds are on the left there. Now that's a little bit difficult to get on the renders. That one didn't come through as well, but we've got 7 of the 8 today.
Oh,
which
then,
is
that's
brilliant.
good. I was just going to say, as long as they're not together, that's fine.
No.
No, that's perfect. So we don't need to worry about that one.
In the roof there, that was
Ooh.
yeah, some big pinches. That's going to be steep territory again. And anyway,
Yeah, I mean, again,
decent finish, which is nice.
The
Decent
move
hold,
on
but,
top looks okay. You get the right hand, yeah, little pistol squat up and then touch, so that looks fine. But yeah, there's a lot of, I mean, but this is the good thing. With not having an event in this facility before, really make them use what it's known for, which is these great deep caves. So brilliant. Yeah, that's
using the geography of the wall, which is brilliant. So I'm looking forward to that one. I think that one's my favourite so far. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yep.
Now we're choosing favourites, are we, Jace? Thanks.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
But I think this is a pretty straightforward slab here. Again, you know, a bit more vertical, but again, up the top, not much to hang on to again. Like,
look at,
yeah,
like a gnome's nose.
I think we're going to have some heartbreakers at the top. We'll see.
Well, the foot looks okay. Yeah, I think this white right foot in the middle here looks okay. I just think everything else looks terrible. So I picked a favourite hold. I'm not picking a favourite climb.
I love it, mate. I love it.
We'll see.
Yeah, and then let's have a look at the last one. Now this one here, on the back wall again too, and a little bit more steeper territory, but those holds aren't that great really either. They're sloping away, and you've got something around the back here. So we'll see if that one looks like a bit of chalk on that.
Not bad hole.
Kind of hidden, but we'll see what happens, and then top out again. Again, that hold, you've got to hit it the right. Now that looks like a big hold. I know that hold really well, and I'd call that a heartbreaker.
But I would just say the body position for the last hole to be more of a question. How do you get from the 2 blues and the black into it without, turning? So it'll be interesting. I do think you're right. I think we'll see a lot of people catching and making that first transition, and then really having a bit of a difficulty solving the top. But either way, there's a real nice variety. I think that's something to take away. Is there's 8 climbs that offer a lot of different styles of climbing that are required. Good use of the slab, good use of the overhand.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for the renders, folks. And let's go back to the live stream in the gym. I'm sure they'll be ready to come out any moment now, and the crowd's building up. It's been a great crowd today. A little bit of rain this afternoon kept a few people away, but if you're on the live stream, I can see a few of you there, and got some good shout outs here from Wang Master, I think it is. Let's go Xavier, Charlie and David, and Nova. It's good to watch the live streams, even better than the World Cup. Well, thank you.
Cheers, Nova.
We try, we do our best. But it wouldn't be possible without all of you jumping on the live stream and supporting it.
Well, that's true as well. The more you share it, the more views we get, the more opportunity we've got for, extra external input. And please share it to all your friends. Watch it twice. Leave it playing for the next 6 months every day. Let's get these views up. But yeah, realistically, we love you all being on board and being part of it. And for the athletes too, when somebody watches a live stream back and they go, oh my goodness, I got 5,000 views, or I got this, it means a lot. Or some comments, someone shouted me out. So please don't be shy, drop a little message, just say well done, or come on, because I do get stopped all the time. Not a boast. No, I get stopped all the time by people saying that they watched the live stream and it was cool that people were cheering them on. Nothing to do with us. We're here to facilitate, and please, where you can, just get involved and comment, please. We're just getting ready now. The athletes are sort of starting to come through, and get ready, and then we'll bring you the climbing as soon as it begins. They're just getting sorted now. There's always a few little bits and pieces for them to do to make sure everyone's ready. We've got to be fair, so the person who comes out first has to be given a significant time to warm up and get their shoes on after viewing. But there is actually a decent crowd now, Jace, to be fair. In-house, there looks to be a heap of people, which is good.
Absolutely. Well, we've got all of the Open B Masters and Open Bs hanging around, and also
I just saw Helen down there as well. Yeah, and also, by the way, earlier on, she came up to me afterwards and she was wearing a medal, very proud. So if you see Helen and you see her in a medal, that's like a top Trump thing is like spot Helen, spot the medal, because she said, I'm never taking it off. So awesome. She earned it. She did really well deserved. And yeah, well done again to everyone so far who's taken part.
Absolutely.
Whether they made finals,
Yep.
whether you made semis, anything. You turned up, you registered, you gave it you all, and it's a brave thing to do, and well done. We need more people competing, so awesome, well done.
Well, speaking of medals, Ian, good news or great news, we've just been announced that there are 3 medals available for all of the climbing competitions now in the Olympics. Well, the one coming up in the LA anyway, and hopefully that rolls into the one in Brisbane. But now there's a separate medal for speed climbing, lead climbing, and boulder.
And this is where we talk about voting with your, voting with your fees, but voting by people showing popularity. Climbing has been so popular, one medal is a trial, then it's like, whoa, this is incredible, split to the 2, and now the 3 medals, as it should be, because they are 3 disciplines, and they are, quite unique things. There's so much difference of explosive power to endurance between sport and boulder.
Yep.
And then at the same respect, speed climbers are a species of their own,
Well, the world record got broken twice just recently, which is fantastic.
If you weren't tuning early, Jace was updating us in it. Basically, like under 4.9. Was he?
4.6, I think it was. 4.6 and 4.64. Anyway, it was pretty fast. Yeah, that's for sure.
And local, Bali, you said.
Yeah,
right? Indonesia. Yeah, well, that's so sick. I didn't see that, and I wish I had, because speed climbing is insane. We were lucky when we commentated the Olympic qualifier of Oceanic qualifiers in Melbourne. We were just watching them. The Kiwis had some crazy speed climbers.
They did.
And it's just such an entertaining thing. But it is its own thing. And it deserved its own model. And now the medal's going to lead and boulder separately, I think, is just such a positive for us all.
Well, a great bit of news for Australian competition climbing as well. Now we've got 2 in the female division making semi-finals, and Oceania has been there since last season, or since the Olympics, did really well, but we got a new kid on the block
as well. Yeah, Maya, and actually I was just on Instagram in between the 2 streams as well, and there's a number of the younger athletes who are doing like the Youth World Cups and doing the things, and obviously we're familiar with a few, and I think Summer is over there just doing a competition, a final now, representing Australia. Summer Fraser, there was Indy, I saw doing one, and I just but Maya and Oceana obviously are this new pinnacle, and having 2 to push each other for Australia and push the rest of the world is so exciting.
Well, and a big shout out to Sports Climbing Queensland too. At this moment in time, they've chosen to run this competition in World Cup format.
Yeah, credit to them.
Awesome. And that's fantastic, because if you're going to compete in a world arena, you want to run the competitions in a way that you get to train and be getting used to competing at that level. So today, folks, you'll see the World Cup format, which is 4 minutes on, and male female will come out together, which will be great. We've got double the action, double the excitement, but it's 4 minutes for each competitor, and we get
on that one boulder.
Boulder.
So everyone does boulder 1, gone. Everyone does boulder 2. Is that right? Yeah.
That is it.
And I think, I think making people feel more comfortable and more at home. And, we had the pleasure of working with Tom Mahala, and he said that his first Boulder World Cup event was an Olympic event. And we're can you repeat that? He said, I'd never done a Boulder World Cup in my life, and I was at the Olympics. So he was asking rules. He quite openly said it to us in commentary, if you want to go back and catch it. But it was so fascinating that he didn't know some of the rules. He said, I had to check this and check that. And obviously, things have progressed now, but that's so crazy to me that we hadn't coached our athletes up to be prepared and ready for that. And he was the tippy edge of the sword, and he still had questions, the point of the sword. And I think this is what Queensland have done here is clever. Yeah. Because it's saying, hey, you're all going to get used to this format moving forward. This is what we're going to do. So anytime you do really well, you represent Australia, you represent us overseas, or go to a World Cup, you're going to be comfortable. They're going to say it's this format. You go, done it a million times.
No problems at all. Well, that's the good thing, and really, we can see the quality of the competitions increasing, and the quality of the climbers coming through. It's just fantastic. I've been on the Gold Coast 17 years now, actually maybe even a bit longer. But
Don't show your age.
Well, there was only, there's now 4 really good bouldering gyms here. Not a bad rope gym down south either. So, that's the thing where we get the facilities, and then the youth are coming through at absolutely rock neck speed.
Well, I think that's the thing, is that we've got great teams in all the facilities. Like they were at Cut Loose here today. Sam Hand, great. Jamie Kirsty with Alpine with the 2 facilities. Pete's taken over Paramount now on Belaine, really put some new life into it, and it's awesome. Now he's doing good things down there. Core, unbiased review, it's sensational, and there's some English chap there. But anyway, moving on. But that's just because now we've got Ballina just a bit further south, you know. And I think this is...
Up in Brisbane, you've got 5 or 6 really top-notch gyms, so it's fantastic to see.
If you were climbing in 2018, you lived in the Gold Coast, you lived in Byron Bay, you had to drive to Urban Brisbane or Rock Spots or one of these gyms, just to try and have a session. So it's logical that it's advancing, right? But
Absolutely.
It's great to be a part of it.
Yeah, well, if we take a look at, some of the competitors who are in the finals today, only a couple of years ago, they were in the juniors.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's so true. Like we said, Mia, Tiana still sneak in.
Yeah.
But yeah, like a lot of these kids, we were watching them as little kids, and now they're dominating your projects. They're running, they're running in these states and kind of being tipped as favourites, within reason.
Well, they're certainly up there. Taco and Tiana in the top 3 today. Clea right there.
Clea was grabbing so hard that I thought the hold would crack her. She's so strong. Obviously, her technique's sensational, but she did the one at the front, and I felt the hold grab. I was like, yeah, okay. She means business. So, yeah, I'm excited.
Well, we're just waiting for the competitors to come out, folks. They're out in isolation. Won't be too long. Great to have you on the live stream, and a few shout-outs coming through. But don't be shy. Make sure you give us or let us know in the live stream, if you're watching on YouTube, in the chat, who are you supporting today? Where are you dialing in from? Last time we did the live stream, we had people dialing in from overseas, England. Where else was it? Brazil.
We had, I'm going to say South America.
South America.
We had some Brazil, some Chile. We had somebody in like Greece, I think, and or somebody who's a great liar. Yeah, I think the name was I am in Greece. No, but we had people all over the globe, and that's cool. That's really cool because they're tuning in the morning, they're having their breakfast. My brother lives in Portugal at the moment and with his family, and what time is it there now? Probably there 6 a.m. He'll wake up, have a coffee and watch some of the live streams. So this is cool. It's great that we can do this, and so share it. We want more people to put your comment in, put these things into, to have a bit of chat. Let's get the chat going. Nobody wants to be the first person to comment, but when they start flowing, we see like 1 leads to 2, 2 leads to 1,000. Let's get 1 million concurrent views and go viral. Well,
we can. We started a bit of a chat war last time. Here we go. Lucas Cheer Squad representing from Ethan. Good shout out, nice. Ethan. Last time we had a bit of a chat war going on, socks or no socks. Maybe we could start that poll again.
Well, what's the new debate? Okay, do you know if you're a boulder? I guess. Let me think. Oh, what about my favorite addition to climbing at the moment?
Yes,
is the Chalktopus. Do you have one, Jace?
What is it?
Oh, mate, it's your birthday present. That's what that is.
Come on in.
It's a Chalktopus. Is amazing. It's a little like what you used to have a chalk ball in a boulder bag. A lot of people still have them.
Ah, yes.
It's a little like octopus, but it's made of fabric, and you put it in your chalk boulder bucket. And when you go to rub your hands on it, it never gets like. Sometimes when you're sweaty or it's a humid day, your chalk ball is like keeping chalk for itself in its belly. You're like, release, you beast, and it won't. But now the Chalktopus, it doesn't have a belly. It's just like loose strands, and you just rub your hands along it, perfectly chalked, even chalking all day. Not a sponsor, but I will say that they're incredible. Do you, in the chat, have a Chalktopus?
Chalktopus. Anyway, we've got some people all the way from Sweden, so I think it's Jordar. I better put my
In Sweden, do Chalktopuses exist? I want to know, guys. I want to know who's using them because they're my biggest. I love them. Since I saw them, Big Bob Saunders showed me one a long time ago, and I'm addicted. I got one in my boulder bucket, got one in my chalk bag. I'm living it.
There you go. Well, Mercedes all the way from WA. Mercedes, good to see you here.
Yep. Mercedes. Do you have?
Oh, there it is.
There's the Chalktopus. There you go. A beautiful beast. And K2 is selling a major sponsor of the event here today, so perfect timing.
Good shout out for K2. All right. K2. Well, other than us rabbiting on and filling in time, There you go. Ethan said chalktopus. Yep, old rope. It's like an old rope. Yeah, exactly.
Like an old rope, yeah. I mean, there's more technology in it, but yes.
All right, our first two competitors out, folks, and it looks like it will be Samuel and Emily, I think, out today on the wall. Now, what happens is the competitors come out in reverse order.
So so maybe they're not coming in because that's Mia and Lucas, I believe. So.
Oh, sorry. No, you're right, because it's Mia and Lucas. Yep.
Yeah, so we'll see. Maybe they're not putting the ninth ones in, so we'll see. Maybe they were on standby. We'll see. But yeah, so Mia, she's a tank, always smiling, internet celebrity. 7 million views on everything. So come on, Mia, let's go. And Lucas is a beast. Let's go.
All right, Lucas is in the roof straight up on the...
So this was the corner climb we climbed. We didn't show you this one. This is your surprise climb because it's so narrow and slopey.
Now, Mia, there we go, Mia. Now, Mia has to start, folks. If you don't already know, most of you do, but if you don't, how to start a climb, you have to establish where the pieces of tape are. At the bottom, there are 4 pieces of tape. Now, you can use your feet and your hands in any combination you can, but you must start established for a moment with both hands and both feet on the taped holds to begin with. And Mia seems to not be finding the spot just yet.
Yeah, I think this is that typical first climb jitters. She's first person out, first climb on. She's just got to settle. She's normally the cooler than ice, so I think once she gets that start, you'll see her just slip into a groove. And Lucas on the mean hand, there she goes. Come on now, stick that foot out.
Lucas underway. Nice heel look in the roof.
I was about to say that's
nice and steep.
Textbook, yeah. Now this is it's the same thing when you're in steep. It's got his arm a little trap there, but
Mia's got that now. I think one more time. Now this, often the route setters will create a climb that gets a bit of attempts under the belt, so we can get some separation, but. That's their job to make sure they split the field. Oh,
yes,
come on.
Mia, little smile. Now, come on, fire up. Let's go, Mia. This is perfect, we were saying, in that respect, that the start is cruxy, but it's not impossible. So we will see people established, but it's not often you get it first time. There's a little bit of mystery involved in it.
The judge coming out to have a chat to Lucas to make sure he starts correctly. So it's really important to make sure you get the start correct.
Come on.
Yeah, there you go, Mia. Come on.
Nah, she doesn't. Being a little bit shorter, I think we'll see this struggle with a couple of the short climbs, like attack ones, such as they can't just pop that hand up. They have to clockwork. They have to work it around.
Maybe a little bit of nerves too. Maybe the first one out, and a slab, you got to go slow. You're a bit pumped up out the back.
4 minutes flies, so she looks at the clock. 2 minutes left, but she'll get it.
Yes,
Come on, I've got total faith in you. But remember, it's the right foot now. Yeah, this is your issue. Oh my gosh, look at the little subtle adjustment. No, you got to do your right foot.
And she can get herself established in that way. So as long as she gets in an establishing position,
you're good, but you're good.
Yeah, Lucas getting through this section. Very physical.
Yeah, that's a bad position. Oh, I think she has to start with the foot up.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be a bit better. Maybe.
That's actually smart pressing down there. Now, this is the problem, is that Lucas is a little gassed from that first one. He needs 20 seconds, but 4 minutes is crazy. Come on, Mia. It's okay. It's okay, but 30 seconds. She's got to get it. She's got to climb turbo slab now. Turbo slab is... to be fair, Mia can do things at 1,000,000 miles an hour, so sometimes that sort of thing will help her up. 15 seconds. One more attempt, bud. Come on. You got this. I think we're going to see Lucas just... Mia's going to rest. I think that's it. They're both
out. Neither of them have... I know. Neither of them have achieved a zone at that point, but they look a little bit spicy. These climbs straight out of the gates, Ian.
Yeah. We knew the start was going to be tricky, as I picked the nose in the middle as the favourite, but that first move is interesting. Yeah, and I couldn't pick it. I was like, I think you need your right foot out but then the counterbalance to get your hands back above.
All right, Cohen and Grace now.
Yeah, so Cohen's a bit of a ledge who's trying to do all the state comps he can at the moment. Him and his dad and his family have been
over from WA.
So he's from WA at the moment. Yeah, so good shout out to them. And Grace Gaston, you will have seen she did last year's States too. She's
always up there in the top 6 or the top 8.
Really good.
Going well. Well, we've got some big shout outs here. Go Lucas from Marcus, Charlie,
Chalktopus, good.
Yep.
Couple of people. Chalktopus sounds amazing. Ethan Trizzy, when you said old rope, by the way, did you mean a good thing? Because old rope's kind of iconic. And we're all into vintage and recycling. Grace trying a different way. Yeah, go Mia from Marcus Minty. Yeah, she did it good. She's gonna get the next 3.
Oh, nice Grace. Oh,
The problem is that's no
yeah.
texture hold with like one tiny line of text on the bottom of it. So
Cullen looking good now. Strong now. That hold there doesn't look like there's anything in it, which is
oh, that's powerful.
very blocked. Wow, looking strong. All right, he's throwing it down, coming out with all the guns are blazing, and looks like a
big.
top is. Oh, come on, he's out.
Shut up.
Bit of a showboat, but that's
the power of
great.
youth, right?
Good on you, Cohen.
That's
Well
the
done.
ultimate youth move.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got it.
Hang on here. Oh,
Wow. Wow,
Must-
this is puzzling. Triple P. That's nice. She's using that palm really nicely, and I think she can
Gotta
use
get
a
that.
heel.
Yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, still. That's an
start
established-
position. That's good.
I'd give him the
Hey.
zone for that. From here, I think.
Oh,
my gosh.
crikey.
That's ridiculous. if
That
she makes
is lunacy. But
But she's got the push off the other off
yeah.
the backhand.
now this zone, maybe she's a bit high on that.
I think she can just hold it. Yeah, I was going to say.
There we
I think
go.
she can just progress off it that way to it's secured.
Now, is that thing up there to the right and hold or not? Now, she would have been awarded the zone there, I believe. And
Yeah, 'cause she progressed it. That's not a hold.
oh,
Slab is terrifying. We love it. Hey, that's epic.
well, the establishing the start has been done once now. So let's see if she can do it again. Sometimes you get those moves, dialed and in the nervous system, and you can do them again and again. But until then, well, we will see.
She really did it. Like I was going to say, she really did. Like she knew what she was doing. Yeah, like she figured it out. But then again, yeah. Let me not jinx out.
The heel, instead of trying to get the heel, the toe, the heel seemed to be
Yeah, I think
sufficient.
I think she's rushing it a bit now. Take a second. You got 1 minute 20. That's plenty of time. There you go. That's good.
Well, a big shout out to the WA contestant from Mercedes there, and yeah,
She
WA
biased?
represents.
Mercedes, are you biased? No.
Mercedes allowed to be at today anyway.
Yeah, just today. Oh, unbelievable. Yeah,
Tricky
so
start.
this is so interesting because like she got it, so now in her head she's thinking to herself, I've secured that. She almost did that without it though. Yeah, there you go.
There you
It's
go.
like a dance start, isn't it, that pose? Like, tap
Looks
the
so
toe.
precarious.
I almost feel I don't want to talk.
Okay, could be a long way from a foothold there. Now, maybe the high
Down.
foot.
Yeah. I think you down I was gonna say
Left.
you down press that one and rise up, but then the left pull.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
wow.
that's the way I
Oh.
think it's designed, but with the left pull, that left
But
jump.
very high steps in either way you go there. That
I don't think you're wasting the car.
spicy all the way up, but
10 seconds.
10 seconds, maybe not. Good work.
That
Yeah.
I mean, that's that move where you're like, Shin, be good. And then it's good. You're fine.
And you've got to just lock that knee out, and your ankle turns as well. So it's quite difficult. So ankle, knee, hip flexibility, and that boulder problem in the bottom right.
So we're gonna get Gabby out now, taller. I mean, this is the thing. A lot of these people seem tall to me, but Gabby and
And
Kyle.
Kyle Houston, Connor. He's been around the comp scene for a little while.
Yeah, it was Queensland lead captain. Was he over at the Australia captain at the? Sorry, Queensland captain at the Nationals. But he's such a nice dude. Incredible sport climber as well. He's been doing the rounds of a lot of the state events, and only 18 still, I think. So yeah, I'd be really excited to see him. And yeah, Gabriella's amazing. She's a legend.
All right, here we go. Starting their competition, their final.
She's gonna. Oh, I was gonna say she's gonna go good here. I've got a good feeling. Come on. I swear. That little bit
Just
of
underestimating or overestimating the positivity of that hold up high.
When
But
you've got a great central balance and good course, sometimes you're like, I'll just pop up this and do it. But probably the best way is to be confident.
give it
on anything slabby, right?
Yeah,
Just
give it a little bit more momentum. Kyle making, taking some time to brush everything. Don't want to go too long though. Almost a minute gone.
I think he's going to one-shot it. That's what he's thinking.
Well, if he flashes it, then it's been well worth it.
Worthwhile, yeah. The way he's climbed this weekend though, he's been impressive. Every time I see Kyle, he seems to level up. He's like a Saiyan.
Well, making the finals wasn't any easy feat, and there was well over 50 competitors in the Open A males as well. So, 50 strong state-level competitors, and you're looking at, the top 8.
Big numbers in B as well, because a lot of people, said, I'm strong, where do I sit? And he's like, well, B's a high level. And then still 58, 60 people into A. Here we go, Kyle.
Kyle looking good. Getting through that section. And
just secure this zone. Hit the slap. There we go.
Yeah, Cohen.
You'll hear his mum over
Yeah,
which is a legend. As an absolute gem. Yes, Kyle, come on.
Needs to leave himself a little bit of space there for
The crossovers
the match.
A risky idea. Oh, wow. He's going to try and put a high foot on the inside.
Trying to mix.
No.
Oh.
If I was going to try and step his foot across on the inside, it would be wild.
Well, he's got himself a zone, and smart move. A little bit of rest.
This start is insanity on this. It's amazing.
Well, we've got
Hands on the
Gabrielle.
hips. I think that's going to be the photo of this climb. Just people with their hands on their hips in disbelief. She tapped the side when she's like, forget it.
I can't use that one to start.
Yeah, it's a gorilla. She's fine.
There we go. She's got her angle of run, and
Yes, that was nice. That was it. She likes that one. No look back. That's confidence. There we go.
oh,
You had it, my bud. Come on.
minute and a half to go. Still plenty of time to make a top.
Yeah, I was going to say, we always say, a zone is so important.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in the early days to kick it off. And
I think on Boulder 1, Kyle having the zone in the bank is best just be like, okay, one good attempt for the top. But for Gabriella at the moment, it's just, hey, lock down the zone. It doesn't matter if you do 1,000 attempts. Lock the zone down. Let's get it in and then worry about the top. That's good. That's good. That's really good.
nice, that was it.
They have to give it that.
That'll count. The judges aren't up yet, so the zone works. If she just moves a bit more off with the zone, move
That's
her.
enough. That's progress.
Yep, that's enough.
So
Yep.
Kyle's got 40 seconds. That's going to be good.
40 seconds to make it happen. He knows what he
Okay.
needs to do down in this bottom section.
Good. The little bit of a height thing's benefiting him and Cohen as well, so they're not touching. She's going again. She's nailed it now. Oh, there. Okay, Kyle. So I think when he hit that, the crossover. Oh, he's changing his stance.
Yeah, that's better. That's better. Try not to switch.
And now just bump past it. He's going to go left. Yeah, I'm going to say good.
He's got time. He's got time, but does he have the power? Come on, Kyle.
Go.
One more move.
Go again. No amateur. No. Tap.
Yeah.
Good boy.
What do you reckon? Was that a buzzer beater?
Yeah, she nodded.
Yeah. Oh, the judge nodded. Yeah.
Yeah. That was big.
Top.
Did you say top? What did
Yeah.
the piece of paper say?
Yeah.
That's cool. That's technology. We're
Oh,
zooming in.
yes. Well, there you go. Well, the rules have changed according to the World Cup standard. You don't have to hold the top for 3 seconds. You
No.
just have to be in control.
Yeah, sure, control.
Yep.
And
So
that was
arguably,
controlled
that was
until
control.
He fell in a crumble. It was perfectly controlled. But that's Kyle. He's a legend. Wow. Well, we hoped Izzy got the buzzer beater earlier. I've already seen her. She did watch it back herself. She's like, oh, sure. But she didn't, unfortunately. But Kyle, yeah, you did. Okay,
Right.
let's go. This is going to be
Naomi and
yeah,
Louis.
Naomi. Yeah, let's go.
Louis.
Well, we all know Louis a
Absolute
power
beast.
yeah, so
Yep.
let's go. And Naomi, I don't think I've seen Naomi compete myself before.
Not
She's an
familiar, but
interstate,
it's good to see
A Victorian.
someone
come out.
travelling down.
He's
And
doing
Louis.
I call it the Luke Beaches with the sharp man, the power. When you got good hips, you just get into the crab. Yeah, so for Naomi, I mean, normally with a state comp, a lot of the benefit is you know the route setters, you know the walls, you know the climbs. The big difference at the moment is obviously new gym. The setting team we're flying interstate in now.
Yep.
There's a lot of things change. There's a bit more inclusive in terms of the people they use is more of a blend from different facilities. So it's been really exciting. And yeah, like Amanda's led a really great team this time, and the climbs are good, but you don't quite get the home advantage.
But I think that's a good thing, though, when you do
brilliant.
travel interstate. You don't have that advantage, like you said, and you really got to climb on site, really.
Well, the climate difference is normal, although she's brought the rain, which an Englishman could say once in his life. She's brought the rain from Victoria. Yeah, it's still warm today. And, all these things make a bit of a difference. I think I do my best climbing in a hoodie, which is a way of saying I can't climb. Come on, Naomi, she's got it. She looks tall now. She didn't earlier.
Oh, wow. Okay, and this is a very high step now, so you can get the zone.
I think she's a little taller than Grace. Oh, good. Oh, there was a hold there. There was a hold there.
That's what I was thinking. Is there a hold up there somewhere? Now,
it looked like there wasn't a render, but that just looked like chalk.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, that's big.
Nice work, Naomi.
You're doing Victoria proud, bud. This is scary. Oh, get on Pinocchio's nose.
Well, minute 43 to go. Plenty of time to make a top on that. Climb's a little bit slower, but that's all right. Now, Louis,
that was incredible.
Up in the zone. Just needs to keep his feet in the right position.
He's the heel on the left, but I don't know if that's going to hold.
He's a little bit shorter for this move, so can't get there with his feet.
That's what I was going to say. Is I don't know if the heel will hold for that move. You go up and it's going to pull you out of it. You're too, vertically challenged as I am.
Well, he might need to unlock one of those feet and get a higher heel hook up on the big white one.
She had that, and then
just the left hand popped. There, the bottom left.
There's just nothing to it. That's right.
I know that hold intimately, and that one there's not much on there. That is certainly only maybe 1/4 of a finger pad on that little crimp side pull. But Naomi undeterred, still plenty of time, but she needs to make this one count, I think. Same with Louis.
Let's go. 40 seconds is enough for this.
Come on, back on.
Kyle
Naomi.
did it in 42, so this is going to be a nail biter, actually. 42. I don't think you've got time, Naomi. I think I would rest. But I do like the fight.
Got a bit of get up and go.
25 seconds is... If she does it in this, she's winning the whole thing.
Yeah, well, you never know with this stuff because sometimes if you go fast. Now Louis there.
Japanese slabbers are Louis, 10 seconds, you've got to go,
hooked,
bro.
He's hooked in underneath with his feet.
Unclip your harness, Louis, and go. Come on.
Yeah. Come on,
She's
Naomi.
not going to do it. Oh, my gosh. She did it. It counts.
She was very tall, and see, that was close. Again, a little bit of the pressure of the clock and moved a little bit faster without worrying about your feet too much and almost got there.
I was stood next to her before. I didn't know she was that tall. She got good. We've seen a lot of people have the deceivingly long aping index as well. Katie's a taller climber. She'll do...
See how we go. And Xavier Lynch out next. Xavier and Katie.
Xavier put a bit of a showing on earlier as well. Katie as well. She loves slab, I think. So we're going to see... Let's see this. But Xavier put on a bit of a show, didn't he?
Well, I tell you what, as we do progress, folks, the first or the higher finishes or the first finishes come out last. So we should arguably see progress on each of the boulder problems for each competitor. So let's see. Oh, Katie, now she's got to do the switch on the feet here. Maybe she'll start it a different way. Looking at it now differently.
Come on, Katie. Let's go. So Katie, comes down from the Sunny Coast, all these comps, and they have a big vibe, a big unit that come out. SDLE, so as part of the same crew. Really good to see the support and the guns coming out the Sunny Coast. I'm not just Gold Coast, by the way. People see.
Now Xavier got caught in that little bit of a fake hold as well out there, but I don't know if he'll make it work. Yeah. Oh my Lord, the strength on that boy! Well, there you go.
He did well in the roof early, though. As well.
He's like, shut up, Jason, watch this. And
the wingspan, too. To have that kind of strength of a bad hold underneath you is insane.
That is strong. Well, you said it. He was a bit of a beast, and he's just proved it. And still on the climb now. This is
He's
his
just
first
giving
shot.
Victor photograph moments now. Come on, Xavier, you go,
Strong,
boy. Come on.
Strong. Oh,
Dude.
he deserved a top there, but not
Now
to be.
give it a minute. Now give it a minute. Yeah, we've got the chats popping up. By the way, I didn't check by the way, but someone said do attempts that don't establish all start points still count as an attempt. Yes. All attempts count as an attempt.
That is correct.
I'm new to watching the sports and limits, Marcus. I'm not sure, but if that's you,
As long as both feet leave the ground. As long as both feet leave the ground, it counts as an attempt. Yeah.
Yeah, you touch past the first hole, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah. If you both feet were leaving every time.
Yep.
Where is it being held? It's cut loose. Someone answered cut loose Kuma. Yeah, absolutely.
Great little gym. Get down there.
Sam and Hannah. Yeah, really cool. Spot that's just opened up in September. A couple of thank yous to other people. Come on, Xavier, let's go. From Charlie. Yep.
Marcus just asked, new to watching the sport, is it in the Olympics? Yes, Charlie, the bouldering. This is the discipline which is bouldering. So in the Olympics, there are 3 climbing disciplines, which we've got 3 different medals now, which is amazing, which is awesome. Started out with 1 in the first Olympics, 2 in the second, and now 3
for LA.
Yep, for LA, which is speed climbing, bouldering, and lead climbing. So this is the bouldering discipline. Welcome along. Great to have you as a new viewer and maybe a new participant in the sport. It's growing crazily and it's a lot of fun.
We covered it earlier in the start, but having the 3 medals is just such a leap forward, really. And
Absolutely.
That should help sponsors, it should help a heap of things. And I think the biggest step forward for Australian climbing at the moment, as we mentioned, is having what Oceana's been doing, and now Maya Stasiuk also starting to really, swagger and do well in these comps, and both of them finishing joint first and second in a semi for the semis is incredible.
Absolutely.
And long may it continue. So I think it's an exciting time to be part of this climbing scene.
For sure. And Xavier may be running out a bit of steam there, but Katie still hasn't established.
They had a really, really physical semi-final, and she was liquid when she came off the semis. I saw at the end of it, and she was like, "Man, I am cooked." And I hope that it isn't that little bit of gusto out the arms. Come on, Katie. She's normally
Katie.
there. We go.
Oh!
She's normally an absolute machine on slab too. So that's a testament to how hard this slab is.
Yeah, well, there you go. Wasn't
no
to be.
Yet, just 2 zones.
2 zones.
2 zones. 2 nodes. 3 nodes.
We've got ourselves a top with the males, which is
just
Cohen and
Kyle be it.
Kyle, that's right. Yeah, Kyle did too.
You had me worried then. I thought no. So next up, we're actually flying through the ranks as well, because next up we've got the the makes himself known wherever he goes. Good
Andy
old Andy Brown, yeah.
Good old Andy Brown.
And one of our team, Tihana.
Always spot him in that shirt, or a shirt of that version, the Brown brothers.
Yeah, seems to be more of them every time I meet him. Come on, Andy, he's a beast. I mean, this should be, he's gone for it again as well. He's gone for the dummy. Just power, though. He's just so strong. Come on, brother.
And we did see it's doable from here, but it makes that move so much more powerful. Oh, okay.
TT's nearly got that.
Just do it that way then, Andy Brown. Now he's a little bit longer, so he'll be able to
He's so strong. Yeah. Come on, Andy. Now just
got to release here and not fly off.
Just trust yourself.
Yeah. Tiana's made established, which is good. Andy, oh my! I was going to say that he did the scorpion,
yes,
the big.
Tiana. So Tiana just showed control on the hold and advanced her foot to show that she was progressing off the zone. She's using the Pico height. So a couple more people are just jumping in. Is Max just said, "Okay, that's fantastic. I am too old." That's nonsense, kind sir. That's nonsense.
We did have the Masters before, but yeah, it's certainly to competing at this level.
TT, that's wild.
A bit of a younger sport these days, but anyway.
Come on, TT.
Tiana trying to make it work.
Yeah, so I mean, they are younger. Mia, who was out earlier, 16. Tiana, 17. Taco's just 18. Clear's 18. Maybe 19 now. KD 20 flat. There's a heap of young athletes out there in the divisions. Kyle's 18, so there's a lot of younger climbers. Cohen's very young. I think he's Cohen maybe 18 as well, so I'm not too sure. Maybe you could update us in the chat, but
I don't see any grey in any of their hair. But
so that means there's an opportunity for an elder statesman or woman to come and put their mark down. So
that's it.
Come on, let's get involved.
Make it happen. All right, Tiana now has got the zone, and that'll at least keep her in the running. Andy Brown also with the zone. Let's see what he can do now. Now he's choosing that way. Now,
okay, TT. They've both got plenty of time. Time is not going to be their enemy here. This is one big send from him. He's gone for that wide left again.
Oh, my Lord.
Goodness.
That was,
minute 10 TT,
beastly.
get up.
Yep. All right, now Andy struggled to release after this, and strong.
I mean, he's a beast, but yeah, he's doing it the hard way. I mean, I guess that's part of his personality too.
Well, once you do it a way that you can do it, well, maybe you just stick with it and you don't think, there might be another way.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. He knows he can do that move, so why would I try anything different?
Tiana got the zone, but not necessarily. Oh, okay.
She's got the zone in a couple of lower tens, but 40 seconds is enough if you don't try and rush.
Yeah, if you can get that up that higher foot, then
she's leaning back to try and facilitate that. She can do it. There you go. That's good, TT.
Excellent.
All right, Andy. I just love that he's just doing that wide campers, like that's the thing, and then
cooking him out. And
this is a big palm down off TT now.
Come on, Tiana. 13 seconds. Not a lot.
Oh, no, Colin. That's okay. Don't risk it. It's good. Positive. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see the last three, Tiana, Clear, and Attacker, completely different height styles and experience base. So let's see. This will be interesting. But we're going to see Jesse, Hands of Steel, Raffini.
Well, Mercedes just let us know that Cohen is just fresh or still in youth A. So absolutely fantastic to see him qualifying and mixing it with the Opens. So
not just
so strong.
mixing it, right? Yeah, not just mixing it. He's
throwing down the gauntlet.
Showboating as well. Showboating.
That's it. All right, Jesse and Clear. Now Clear and Atako. Plenty of tops in the semis. Let's see if Clear can make this work.
Okay, Clear.
Jesse, a bit taller and quite powerful as well, so he should have a good shot at this one.
I think he's going to go foot out. Yeah, Jesse. He's a cave veteran. Look at this.
Smart maneuver.
Come on, Clear. Come on. Good balance. Yeah, nice one, Jesse. Boom. He's got massive mid.
Just got to release without flying out too far. Nice with the control.
Yeah, look at that. His hand's bigger than the hold. Come on, big. Oh, Jesse. You're good, brother.
Yeah, he knows that.
He's got. Clear's a bit of a fashionista. Always known for a good style, but the little chalk bag hair combo here. Use it on the wall. Come on,
absolutely.
Come on, bud.
Make that.
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. All right. Established now for the start. Let's see if she'll do the zone.
So there's the zone to progress.
Maybe it didn't really. Yeah, here we go. That's what you need. Yep, that'll work. Zone to progress now. Now this is where it happens, I think. Nice and Clear. Really strong in that press.
She does a lot of off-wall training as well as heaps of drills and training, and it all pays off on things like this. That her strength ratio is incredible, and then the technique's just flawless. Come on, Claire. Let's go, bud.
Oh.
She almost went to just try and back catch it on the way down.
Yeah, well, I just can't see what that looks like up there, and just I wonder what you might need to do. And it's not a great hold up there.
Well, we had the benefit, of the renders, and it still doesn't give you much.
But the top out hold isn't much chop either, so we'll see if Clear can make it through. Then there's not much on that top out hold either to really hold on to. But great to see Clea back on the wall.
Yeah,
and,
that's good.
Has got that one dialed now too, so feeling a bit more confident with that move.
That's a good lat opener. It's a nice stretch as well, but like there, lean across to open up to free that movement for your leg.
I wonder what she'll try here.
Not quite as tall as Tiana or Gabrielle or Grace, so she's gonna try a bit dynamically and explosive. Oh my goodness!
Ooh. He knows all the moves now, so would have been
I think he just
smart to rest.
Just misplaced his hand on that finish, and that's the thing with these ghost holds is some areas of them are texturized, some areas of them are not texturized, and you don't know, is this the dual text bit or is this the texting? There we go. He's hit it good now, isn't it? Nice. That's big. That is big. So we still got 10 seconds. She doesn't really need to have another attempt. Last up, we're going to see Taco and Alex come out. Svet is beast. And if you ever see any of these, okay, see a Taco on the right here, giving another go. Oh my goodness! You really do get the best entertainment for free over here, guys. That is insane, Jason.
Here we go.
It just slips. In. Mad dog. Absolute mad dog. So Taka here trying the little Mia thing, which I think for a vertically challenged climber like we are.
Her balance is unbelievable.
Oh, it's world class. World class. So she's gonna just try and box up now to get the zone yet. But high foot and then just twist. She can't. This is the thing where what the beauty of climbing is if you. She can't. This is the thing where what the beauty of climbing is if you at home is For a taco, like that's the first time she can touch the zone. Tiana could touch it from the start. But not necessarily easier for anyone or not, just different. But look how controlled the tackle is to that hole. Majestic. And there's my favorite hold in the competition, finally in use.
There it is, nice one.
Well done, attacker.
Well done, well done.
Well done, Alex too. So I think there's probably 7 attempts for Taco, but first top, and Alex with the flash will probably be a good start.
Now Taco, they're nice and tall on that. I was wondering, if there was going to be some difficulty at the top of that one, but no, ended up being tall enough just to push and press into the finish. I
think as the Pinocchio nose was positive enough, she got like a whole ball of her foot on, she could just lean her in and yeah, we were both looking at it before thinking it could be a challenging finish. She was probably the right size for that move.
Yeah, exactly.
Ironically, if you're taller, you'd be more stooped.
Yep.
So now we're going to move on to the next climb, so male and female 2, which we had a little goosey at earlier.
All right, while we're just waiting for that, folks, we might see a little bit of from our sponsors and supporters. We couldn't do this without them, so we'll be back in a minute.
Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.
All right, now we're waiting for...
Mia's back out. Here she is. We see her. So she's facing away and doing the wedges.
Yeah, away we go. All right, here we go.
So, yeah, well, again, that's longer than that. When I was in the gym, we didn't sort of touch the holes. We didn't want to interfere, but...
Bit close on Lucas there. We might sort of zoom out a bit and see where they're going, because we want to see what he's up to in this next move, because that next move is the one we want to see.
Yeah.
Yep. We talked about, hey, how are you going to get between the two of them?
Yeah, and if you weren't present at the start of the stream, after we finished the stream, go back and look at the first 5 minutes, and you'll see Jace kindly went through the 3D renders for everyone. Of these climbs, you get to see the depth or lack of depth of these holes.
Yeah.
So Mia's going to do some crazy stuff here, and just Mia. So Mia, it's like so it's a strong press, and she's going to work along.
Yeah, a bit of a shoulder press in the roof there for Mia.
Yeah, the zone's going to
be... Bit awkward, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? Yeah.
When it's your tippy top height, it's like watching World Cup with, oh my gosh, I just blanked. At home, the little climber.
I'm having a mental blank because of a taco, but yeah.
My little lead climber, anyway. Oh my gosh, put it in the chat, someone, please. But yeah, when she struggles, I was saying them backwards. Okay, but yeah, little Mia, she's just at a tippity top. She's actually taller than me, so I can call it little Mia. But yeah, so we're seeing Lucas. Yeah, that's the move I was saying, is that it'll be the big splits. But then is it like a bump your leg up, like press and then bump?
Yeah, I think it is. You got to get yourself
wild and then like wiggle across.
Well, there was a blue hold up in the renders, but I don't think it's been taken off by the root setters. So we'll see.
Well, we do see, and this is something.
Sometimes they adjust them. Yeah,
that they can actually make these climbs, and then if they're like these people are insane, they just do a minor adjustment. The two little crimps to I think they're still out there in the zone. I think it's just further up there. Oh, did you think it was the two opposite? No.
Okay.
Yep. So we.
Yeah, it was there, but I think it might have been taken away. But we'll see how Lucas gets on, though. See if we've got some music in the background.
Yeah, there was a little blue above for them, which is gone, so we apologise for the mystery, but we like to keep you tuned in. Like
this is the way, facing out now.
Yes, Abra, let's go, Mia. Once you can get established, I think we're going to see a flourish. She's got 50 seconds, she needs to just chalk and go. She is a machine. And this is the hard part about being first every time. You can't see where other people have put their chalk. You can't, obviously, the root says in gyms chalk the holds up to mislead. But, you get a little bit of sense. If you hear people cheering, you think, oh, yeah, this is getting sent. It chews you up.
Yeah, well, this is the move. Long, like he's got to get his foot up high. Oh, I don't know. That looks really tough to me. I think Mia facing out probably a little bit easier for her at this point in time. But that black sort of dual text hold under the roof doesn't look like there's much on there.
I almost think you just bump past it, paddle it.
It looks like it's a paddle. I don't think trying to stop in there is going to help her at this point in time. And I was going to say, is that a sock? But it's not. It's a bit of ankle protection.
You have a vendetta, Jess. Bloody sock! Get it out of there. No, you're right. But
I do see some of these newer climbers climbing with socks in really sensitive slab and just crushing them. So I'm just jealous. That's all. But
yeah, Kelsey Oliver, if she climbs with socks in, is better than me. It's Mostly. Imagine how good she'd be without the socks. That's what I say.
You never know.
Sensation.
All right. Well, we got Cohen and Grace out next. Now, Grace is a little bit taller than Mia. Let's see if this press move in the roof is not as difficult for her. I think you're right. A bit of a paddle all the way through to those bigger jugs.
Like it can even be a delayed pedal where you're keeping your hand a little bit on the black and catching fully and then letting go. But we'll see. I mean, the height, it's always a little bit difficult when you are a smaller athlete. But I will say Mia's explosive. She set a route or two for us in the gym. And I've had a lot of 6-foot people coming and going, how tall is the person who made this?
Oh.
So.
Well, she's made that statically, which is good news.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
So I think that's the height benefit again. I mean, it's still obviously a zero positivity on the whole. And when we looked at it in the render, it was the...
All right. Well, Cohen going up first. Yeah, that's what I thought might work.
That's the benefit of having that jib earlier. Would have been nice to press off to come across.
Yeah. Now, Cohen.
I just brought that render back up. Let's put the render back up, and yeah, the whole edge being dual text is insanity. So it's not very in cut, but I will say the next to the yellow two on the volume that we see Grace looking at is they are right. Pretty positive. Shout out to Science Shop and Creative.
Yep, thank you for supporting the live stream and the climate. Now, here we go, Cohen.
Is it Cohen or is it Inspector Gadget? Because his legs just.
Oh yes. All right, well, that's the move, folks, and we're looking forward to seeing that happen.
Come on, Grace.
Grace making it through. There we go.
So now just to spin back the other way. I think she's in a great spot here.
Yeah.
Heel on.
Nice steep territory, that's for sure.
Now, this is where I was like, is it as positive when looking on the next one is?
Yep. Now this looks
this
like
she's on with the next one.
Looking good for top territory.
That's not as good, this one she's on now.
All right, what? Okay.
I don't know what she said.
I think she just needs to go for it. It's a big hold at the top there. Don't worry about hanging around. Let's go.
My goodness.
Come on, Grace.
It's a great angle, by the way.
Oh, no. Now that looks like a big bucket at the top, and I'm pretty sure it is. So,
yeah, I think it's pretty at the top.
Yep.
Yeah, we looked at it earlier.
All right, well, she knows what she needs to do. Cohen's made the zone as well.
You know what Cohen's doing, don't you? The trademark 2 shoes.
Oh, he switched it up. Like it. Got something a little bit softer for this next move.
Put his TCs on. I don't know. I can't see with my eyes. But yes. Oh, need 2 of them, brother.
All right, double it up.
If I thought he was going to switch, you got a minute, you can't do it.
Well, sometimes slabs climb fast, then slow, don't they? It's a quick move, then you need to slow down. But it's only really sort of 3 or 4 moves in this boulder problem. But
shout out the Gamba Shed as well. Another shirt.
Oh, that's it. The crew, the WA Gamba Shed crew.
We've had a 180% rise in Gamba Shed since Callum started working with us. Great place.
Love it.
Yeah, WA's got a great climbing scene.
Absolutely. Yep. Good bouldering scene there, that's for sure. Grace knows what to do now. She's been up, she's touched all the holes except for the top one.
Well, this is that worst part, isn't it? When you know what you've got to do and you've got 20 seconds to do it.
Well, maybe that'll be the motivation for her just to go for it at the top here.
Okay, let's go. Yep. Let's go, Chase. Positive.
Come on. Come on, Grace.
You're always positive, but this is the problem. The jinx.
Oh, no. Well, there you go.
That's okay.
Won't have enough time to get back up, but Cohen might...
secure the
Come
zone.
on, son. Oh. Well, he...
that's solid.
Yep, he showed the way. Big crowd now, all in the gym. Hey, Amori, that's it. Thank you, Jordan.
Hey, Amori, my goodness, I forgot about the Golden Bear.
Yep.
But man.
Sometimes we...
we're old. Well, I'm old, Chase. I'm not going to call you old. But
starting to have a mind like that sometimes. Anyway.
Yeah, it's concerning. It's all right. Stem cell.
Out comes Kyle, looking to show what he needs to. Gabriella.
So, yeah, there's been a couple of shouts out as well. Go Clear, go Kyle. Congrats. You got this, Lucas. Go, Lucas. And then the answer as well, Emory. So thank you, guys. Thanks for being part of the chat. If you are watching, remember there's still heaps over half the climbing to go. Share it with your friends. Tell people to jump in, tune in. The more views for the athletes, the better. And for the venue and the event, shout out to Sport Climbing Queensland doing this World Cup format, Cut Loose hosting it, and the route setters, volunteers. It's awesome. Be part of these events, guys.
Absolutely. Oh, Gabriella, nice. Just going for it.
She's badass. Yeah, come on, Gabriella.
Also, Kyle not hesitating either. So 2 good.
Let's go.
First goes.
That's where you need a bolt hole just to slow you. The swing. Oh, she's skipping the undercling. Okay.
It's doable.
It's
that black hole is very positive.
Yeah, that was the good one.
Yeah,
you can look from the ground.
It is dual text though, but you got to hit it in the right spot. Plenty of texture on there if you do. All right, let's go, Kyle.
Come on,
up again. Yep. All right, Kyle making very slow but deliberate progress. This is a little pop here, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say, I think the issue with this is when you've done the couple of
steps. What is
steps.
he doing? Oh, I thought he was going to static it and then crank off at the bolt hole there. Well, you can't hold the bolt hole, but you can hold the screw holes on the volume.
Yeah, I think what Kyle... Yeah, that's the setters there for you guys at home.
Shout out to Amanda, Mitch, Bo, Harry and Cody. Well done. Amazing job. 4 or 5 days of hard work for those guys and girls, and they've done an amazing job. Well done.
Yeah, they look fantastic.
Yeah. I love a good boulder problem. Not only does it climb well, but it's aesthetically pleasing. Yeah.
That's the
bit of
thing
art.
I was saying.
Yeah.
Make it look good.
Yeah, exactly.
Make it look good, and it does. And Jason, off topic because we watched Kyle dominate, but you mentioned before, and I said to you, it'd be good to see on some of those final problems. Well, they have kept half of them up earlier. From
very
Bs.
cool.
So half of the B and Masters are up, and the Open Air finals are going to be up.
Oh, Kyle! Nice. Gabriella throwing everything she's got at it. All right, folks, here's the drill. Give us a shout out in the chat. For me and Ian, we'll go down and have a thrash at these tomorrow and send you some lives on the YouTube.
Me to go aye. Yeah. Okay. If we get
enough votes,
if we get 100 likes, I'll
if we get 20 votes, we'll go do it.
20. So 20 for Jay, 100 for me.
All right, Kyle. Let's see what he's got. He knows what he's got to do here. He's trying to static it though. I think if he just got in the zone here where he just popped, I think we would be.
Yeah, I think he did it first time and then he slipped, and I think he was a bit conscious there. You just got to twist the hip and then go.
There we go.
And she's not putting the heel in above, so she's keeping her feet low, which is making that undercling less stable, so your feet are more likely to kick out.
Well, she's going to go. Big shout out from Jake
Mahan
for Kyle.
She's nailing that first move though.
Strong.
So she needs to heel up. She's not getting the heel up above, so she both hands left of the 2 yellows, heel on, then undercling and come across. But I am a big believer in, like I said, the time on wall. That clock's ticking on an overhang. The moment you start it.
Yeah, that you can burn through a fair bit of energy and a fair bit of juice.
I'm sensing.
Upside down.
I'm sensing something. Oh, they didn't give Tiana the
start.
The zone on the other climb.
Yep. Nova's giving you a shout out there. Come on, Ian. You and I can work on the short person's beta together.
No,
all right?
I would definitely go with you. I definitely think short persons, we share ability. There's a slight gap between us in your favor, considerably.
Love it.
But I was pretty sure Tiana got the zone 9 times. So that might just be a little typo.
Maybe. On the first one.
Yeah, please bear with us.
Oh, there you go.
She tattooed her name on it, so it's definitely she was there.
Well, high stakes, folks. High stakes at the Open Boulder Finals here, the 2025 first competition for the season. Just checking the live scoreboard. You can follow along at home, I believe, on Sports Climbing Queensland's live scoreboard as well. But Tiana, at this moment in time, no zone. So we'll see what happens there. But right now we've got Louis and Naomi out. Now, Naomi did well on that original one as well. We've only got one top on the first boulder problem in the females.
Yes.
But we've got four tops so far in the males. Let's see what Louis got here. Nice. Louis, a little bit more dynamic move in this one, not going so statically. We'll see if that pays off for him as well.
Yeah, and let's see if Naomi is known as, like, we don't know her strengths, which is exciting as well. She is trying to paddle it a bit more in the slow paddle, which again, Gabriella style, but we've seen it can be static as well by these taller athletes, so let's see.
Let's see if she can move in. Now, I did see when Mia was face out, it actually was a little bit easier for Mia as well, so maybe that might work too. You never know. Bit of face out.
Yeah. Okay, Louis, come on.
Yep. Louis there. Nice, Louis.
Straight into the hole. Okay, let's see. She's a little bit set back.
A little bit low on it.
Yeah,
I think,
low and across. So yeah, but it's like making it a bigger move.
Not getting up into her shoulder enough, but still plenty of time to make progress and a top on it. So
4 minutes does fly. The 5 minute, 4 minute change is elitely different. Yeah,
very quick.
I'm like, what? No.
Took a little bit more time on that one. Louis just he needs to bend his right knee as he lands a bit. He's sort of pivoting over it on his hip and not really cushioning with his knee and his ankle.
Just fire up, smack down. Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit more.
But there you go, Louis.
Grace to it, but
some easy tips from the comfort of our couch. But you're doing well. Keep going.
I mean, now he's trying that low thing. I was going to say the difficulty with that is whichever way you go, make the right hand side better, the left hand side becomes worse.
Yeah.
This is the perpetual debate. Do I just commit and jump, or do I try and bridge it? Okay, come on, Naomi, let's go.
Yeah, Louis ready to go. Oh, that was much better for by Naomi.
Yeah, that was better. He got a bit higher on the left to make it
get over there. It's not a bad hold, that one, on the zone. None of those will count yet either. He has held the zone, but not held it in control or using it for the next move. Oh, he's getting close up.
The volumes are like low profile, and they're not like hectic texture. They're quite a sort of less abrasive volume texture.
Yeah.
Which is like really, just takes that little bit more trust again, which is good for training. But yeah, if you get, some like full-on sandpaper and just, there goes my shoe rubber, that isn't one of them. So when you've seen them land, you go, their foot's on, they're good. They are still narrow, low profile, and not.
That's close.
That's good.
Nice, Louis.
Yeah, you can tell that one.
Yes.
Just that extra slower.
All right, well, let's see if he can get his foot high enough to rock over on that chip there. Oh, wow. Okay.
No.
That's what it is.
No.
Oh!
Disgusting.
Wow. All right, well.
Got the zone, though.
It's not that physical, so he could just jump straight back on and give it another whirl. And maybe he's got it dialed in his body. We'll see what happens. Naomi, very close too. Come on, Louis. One more time. He's, maybe. 13 seconds. Probably not long enough to do a slab like this. Yeah.
I get too excited. But
it's good he got a zone. And Naomi right to the end.
Well, she should be, because she has that zone. That zone to get. And like I say, once you realise you need the whole climb, but
he's yep.
It was crazy. This move was insane. I don't know what he was doing, and he just like
he was heel hooking it, and I don't know if that would have set him up very well for the next move, but maybe
and then he popped to this one. He just goes boom.
Yeah, that looks like the move, but
this, yuck.
Yeah,
That's so many variations of yuck, Chase. Honestly, my whole body just rages.
Well, there you go. Well done, Louis.
Good
got a zone on that one. Well, rolling straight out as well now.
Katie.
And Xavier.
Yes, so I'm predicting twin tops, matching tops.
That's your call,
2
Ian.
attempts each.
All right. What do you reckon, folks?
Quickly
Let's
jump in
see.
the chat. You got 8 seconds.
We got it. Now, Nicholas is saying the roots are looking good. Yeah, absolutely. With big shout out to the root setters. They've done a fantastic job.
Yeah.
And I think so far so good. Good separation, good difficulty, and entertaining to climb and watch.
Come on, Katie. Big dog.
Well,
Let's
she's
go.
a little bit taller as well, and we'll see if she gets into this undercling a bit easier.
Yeah, she'll go here.
Yep. Or maybe she'll go straight
The
up.
thing is, with longer legs, it might be hard getting in. We should go here. Yeah, there we go. Back to the volley. Nice. Oh. Okay, I said second go. She didn't want to make me look a fool.
Okay, well,
Respect that, Katie.
a little bit more gusto in that heel. Just left herself a bit short on it, but
Xavier's doing now. Xavier was so good in the power climbs earlier and yesterday. So we'll see how he goes in these slabby technical. He got it all in his locker though, so it should be fine.
really is the all about the feet in this first part of this. Pretty well all of this boulder problem actually. For
It's like the polar opposite, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a great another route setting masterclass, Jace.
Let's see if he can get the establishment and the start. Which way is he doing it? From the lower one, maybe.
Easier.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, Katie.
Katie starting a little bit earlier.
Many times.
Very physical to push, and it's awkward, isn't
That's
it?
nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
So, a little bit taller helped out in that move. Now let's see if she stays.
I don't know if she's going to just hold it. Yeah, undercling first, open body, and ankle. There we go.
Good.
Come on.
Now she's taller, so I reckon she'll reach this one pretty easily.
She's going to go.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
that's the good
Yeah.
the last one.
Big hole.
She
Oh,
tried to make
that
me
was short.
sweat.
Katie. All right,
Okay, there I was
fantastic.
right
Great to see you
too.
top.
And now about to look over for Xavier, just about to try his second attempt as well.
Boom.
That's big.
Now she had the
This
toe
is where
hook
the
in there.
foot
That
goes,
kept her
yeah.
in nicely.
No,
Yep.
but here, when she goes to go for it, it looks like a foot went. Yeah, oh, she just kicked it out, that was all. I thought it went, and I was like, oh my God, rodeo. Yeah, big.
All right, the crowd appreciating that one. It's always good to see and get a top if you're competing or you're in the crowd. But Xavier now
His
on the
second attempt
mat by himself.
proved me right.
Yep.
I don't like that position. Oh my goodness. I don't like that low position. You've got to get higher on this. The problem is, again, is he's seen that feel stable, feel possible. Yeah, because you're an absolute elite machine. But go a little higher, and I think it's going to be easier for him. You know, that's the thing.
Let's see if he nails this because he doesn't seem that comfortable on the start here. So it's all his to play for. No zone yet.
Yeah, 60 seconds, or plenty of time to do the whole climb at the moment, but 3 attempts at the top, the zone if he's quick. Okay, come on, check it off. You're good, you're good. I think he's had a little scrape. Just 30 seconds. Come on, you need zone. Let's go, let's go. Gusto, brother.
All right, let's see if one more go at this might work for him.
Big press, big press.
Yeah, he's trying from the bottom there, doesn't he? And maybe because he's a bit taller, he feels he can do it from that move rather than yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
I think he'll try back about the clock. And then
Not
go high, but, hey, no shame,
not to be for him right now. Oh, there you go, folks. No top on that one, but great top there before.
Is that what the sign
Katie.
says? Top or no top?
No top for
No,
Xavier.
what does the sign say? The
Oh,
controls?
I think that's a top. Well, it's a top or no top. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, looking cool.
I think so. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Chase, anything you tell me, I believe. So we're fine.
Speak with confidence, and you'll be right. Andy
Yeah.
Brown and
Andy
Tiana.
TT. Come on, Tiana.
There we go. Tiana big goal.
Her mum there in
I
the
think this
red
one will
Queensland
be.
manager jersey.
I'm counting a flash for Tiana on this one.
Wait, let me sense it. Double flash.
Double flash.
No,
Andy Brown's not bad on a slab. Hey?
Yeah, it's just because he's got so much like confidence and charisma. I'm gonna say third attempt though, because it is tricky, and I'm gonna say TT second attempt.
Second attempt. Yeah,
Second
sometimes
third friendly.
she's absolutely, totally capable of a flash on this one, but sometimes TT she doesn't give it all in the first go. But
Tiana needs to feel a little bit of like love from the climb.
come on, Tiana.
That's okay. She's got it.
Let's
No.
go.
Come on. So what we're gonna see is, so Andy's had one, so he's got two more, and then Tiana's gonna take this one. She's gonna try a direct static to the black, and then static to the yellow, and then she's gonna jump for a second.
Get yourself in there, Tiana. Yeah, good. Come on. Yes. Oh!
Just so you know, we're not watching pre-recorded. This is live.
It is live.
All right, they're both gonna get it this go. Come on, Andy. He's maybe got one too many buttons done up on his shirt.
Maybe, yeah, it needs to just button it down to the mid-chest and bust open the pecs or something. But probably won't help on a slab.
Everything else. Yeah, oh, and she tried it the other way around. Come on, TT.
A little bit...
Tiana, she wants to brush in.
all right, Andy Brown.
Yes,
He's
Andy.
made it.
He's not going to make me look a fool. Come on, brother.
Looking good.
Yeah, go. Oh, don't. Yeah, that's big. Come on, man. Yeah, nice. He's in. Look at the leg serrations.
Oh!
Zone on his third go, though.
Well, he looked comfortable then. That was great. So
Tiana can make this as
just
well.
not making this pop out of here.
Yeah, she's...
Well, if she gets hold of those holds, let's hope she's got time to get the top. Minute and 40 though.
Yeah, well, and that's
Plenty
the
of
thing,
time.
once Tiana grabs one, her technique will just send it to the top before we've blinked, and it's problem solved. You know, I think she's got incredible number of tools in her arsenal, but it's just no.
Come on.
I want to be quiet.
Andy very strong now on the sequence. Confident.
Yeah, it's nice.
Looking good. Just bouncing around on those holds. Come on, Andy. Oh, just a little barn door. Such the 1 degree. Just the smallest.
He like ekes it out. He feels he's gonna go and then just pops through it. It's really nice. And then that right knee and hamstring and quad and calf just take everything.
All right, Tiana, let's go. Andy Brown.
Load up your legs, Tiana. Come on, push.
Everyone wants to see a top. Yes. Oh.
Push with those legs, grab it and secure.
I don't think she needs to do the double paddle on this one.
I think she just catches that yellow,
yeah.
2 hands, slap, go. Oh. I thought she'd seen that on the first attempt, actually. She's got it. I mean, it's an incredibly difficult climb. It's a state final, but she's got this in her locker. So she's going to do this one.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, well, let's go.
20 seconds might not be enough, but you never know. If she gets the
zone big.
Zone will help. Yep. Oh. I don't think that'll count for a zone, though. I don't think that was control.
I'm giving her it. But she's one of the nicest
Good on you, Ian.
human beings ever.
Good on you. Good on you, Tiana. Andy got himself a zone on that one.
For sure, yeah.
Yep, for sure. Well, we got Jessie out now and Clear. And certainly two strong, very technically gifted climbers. So let's see if they can make some progress on these two boulder problems.
Yeah, we've got an outfielder up now, so this will be interesting to see Jesse with his baseball mitts just absolutely let's do this and Clear. I think this is gonna be Sue Clear, bread and butter. Let's go.
She's a little bit shorter as well in on those climbs, so we might see if we can get a shot of the climbers now rather than the crowd. There we go. All right, Clear in underway.
So send it out, smart. I did like the way, I'll be honest, how Tiana, yeah, nice, Jesse, get high. That's the best way. I did like the way that Tiana actually went statically, or more statically at the start, and then obviously then she skipped a hold, but going to that black slow and using the volume to balance was good. A good way of taking out the bad.
Jesse, really?
Bad positivity.
Absolutely. Ooh,
no.
Hang on.
This reminds me of State. You remember States at ICP last year that Jesse did a crazy like bait on that. Was it the second or the third climb? And it was incredible to watch. So he does have some wild stuff in his locker.
Now, I'd be really curious to see how Atako tackles this next one as well, because it certainly has been in the past a little bit tougher for her to do the ones that need a bit more vertical tallness. This one, Claire, not necessarily making as much progress as she would like either to begin with, but I'm sure she's learning from each of the attempts.
Yeah, there you go. There's that static move to, I think she'll see that. She can find the positive. Oh, matches on a swing is tricky. And it's just a little bit of a height issue again.
Got 4 tops, Alex, Cohen, Jesse and Kyle all out in front. Katie and Atako a top each so far. Atako still to do boulder number 2. But right now, we've got Jesse. He looked good just previously on his flash attempt. So he got a zone on the flash, so that helps us as well. See how he goes here. Nice. Yeah, better comfortable.
That's so smooth.
Yep.
But then like he's getting to this next one that is like the heel seems is the bump heel. It's crazy to me.
Yeah, I think a little bit higher on that foot maybe, but we'll see. Again, barn door all the way, isn't it?
My hands get sweaty.
Ooh.
Oh,
yeah.
Here's me trying a little one. I think we had a little Gabriella Grace moment where they deceived us into believing that paddle was much easier than it was. Like we saw Mia struggle. Thought, okay, that's human. But you know, like this is the reality. Is that like you know, Mia Clear knocks them out. Mia Clear and Tiana.
Yeah.
All are insane, and they're showing that this is just the level it's at. That these are elite climbers, and you really got to tip your hat to them that can do this move.
Totally.
And it will be up in the gym, so test it.
See how we go. All right. Hopefully Claire can make some progress now. She's 40 seconds or 49 seconds to go. Come on, Claire. Yes. A little bit more momentum there for her, and oh no. Jesse didn't start correctly, but Claire looking good though.
40 seconds is all she needs. She'll hit this.
Come on, Claire. I think she'll be fine from here.
Yabba dabba do. Yeah, she's big.
All right, well done. And she deserved that one. Well done. Happy with that. Good work, Claire.
Well done. Sick. Little bow. Good.
All right, Jessie
well,
back on.
15 seconds. How's your Japanese stuff? Let's go. I think he just has to leap for the top now.
A little bit higher and a little bit further over maybe on the heel. There we go. Come on. Oh!
Good effort.
That was exactly what he needed to do. Just a little dead point, but Jesse, not to be. Got the zone though. That'll put him in good stead. Right, out next, Alexander and Atako, our 2 top semi-final finishers, and both of them looking good already. But this is the second boulder problem. Welcome along, folks. Great to have you on the live stream. If anyone's just joined us, welcome. This is the 2025 Queensland Boulder Open A Finals, the first event of the year. We're holding it at Cutloose Indoor Climbing Gym. What a fantastic centre it is. If you haven't visited, if you live on the Gold Coast, please do. Big shout out to those guys. But this is our 2 final competitors on boulder number 2 for male and female. And Alexander and Atako were the number 1 finishers in the semi-final.
Now let's see what Atako does here, because she can make herself look 10 feet tall by catching this right now, because this is an insane.
Well, that's what I was saying. She's a little bit shorter on this one, and you know, it could be quite tough for her.
Yeah,
this one.
Well, her and Mia, that's what's her and Mia an uphill battle on this one.
Well, again,
Why is the importance of that first top she got?
That's right. And we've seen it again and again for Atako. Struggle in a few of the ones that need a bit of reach, but absolutely crush in some of the technical things, or even some of the power boulders.
Yeah, you give her a chance,
Yep.
and she'll seize it with two hands, you know. And Alex Vet's not the tallest climber either, but again, he's insanely strong. But let's see him on the slab here. You know, he made light work of the first boulder. He's trying that sort of more slow weighted right foot, and he's just going to pop for it. Come on, pop for it. Almost the Jesse way, but from a little bit lower.
Oh, yes. Oh, well, he's dialing that in now. He'll get that in his hips and his knees and his ankles.
2.5 minutes.
Yep.
Sweet. That's good.
I
Good-
think so.
Good feeler in your first 90 seconds.
Well, I think those types of boulder problems too, they're not very physical, so you can have a fair few attempts at them and you don't get too tired. But the one that will be quite physical is this one that Atako is doing right now. Let's hope she can get this first move in the bank.
Yeah.
Oh, Atako.
Oh, she's good. She's good now.
Now, is that
Shane's
she's going to
pushing
match?
it
She'll need to match that and then maybe whip Lachey. Good on you, Shano, for
Shane.
the brushing. Yeah.
He's showing his wingspan as well, Jess.
Yeah.
He's just stood on the ground brushing it with a bent arm. That is wild. Yes, come on. Little toe pop. That's okay.
So Taco's, I wonder if she's going to try and use the momentum to keep going or stop on this one. We'll see.
She never uses it to go.
Oh,
Just
that's what she needs to do. And a little bit of a kick on that and she'll get that next move. And
She'll probably chuck a backflip in.
you know, if you went back to every competitor and said, you've got to do it Atako's way, they probably couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's
Come on, Atako. Yes!
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, slow down and maybe she's just chucking herself at it. It's quite a powerful move and maybe just dial
She's
down a
got-
bit. Yep.
She's got one last chance here, I think.
Yep.
That's 90, minute 10. If she fails this one, she's got one go.
Now let's see if Alex can... Yes, Atako. Oh!
Minute, that's another go. Alex just pop and grab
Plenty of goes in a minute, Ian. 2 goes at least. Atako just going for it. Plenty of energy. Alex getting the zone. And, reaching on through. This is
I
interesting.
prefer that, Jace. That's for me, that's better. Still the heel.
Oh, Atako
Alex is
stops
Alex.
on it. No! Check this out.
I told you she'd stop. I told you she wouldn't go for it. She's tack.
Oh,
Attack,
absolute
attack,
crusher.
Attack. Heel on attack. Oh, don't be crazy. High heel. Don't be crazy. Oh, super high heel.
Oh, very strong. Yep.
The next one up is a super high heel. Low hand. What is happening?
Now this move here is a long move. Let's see if Atako nails it. Oh,
Here.
well,
Here,
there you
and
go.
then she'll
That
clear it.
is
I love that. That's why she's
so far
funny,
top of
yeah.
the finals for me, that one. And
Yeah, that's mad.
oh, Alex is over again
Good
too.
angle of Alex. Good
Yep.
angle there. Yeah, that was sick.
Yes, there we go.
Yes,
Come on,
mate,
son.
son.
Oh,
my dude.
oh, yes, exciting times. Well, that was great. Good
So-
top.
So they do divide the isolation out back, by the way, if you're wondering. They divide the isolation up. So when they finish a climb, they go back to a separate isolation, A and B. So they can't come back and be like, oh, I topped it and share bait or anything. Not that you were wondering, but if you were, ta-da. as we watch Atako do some wild Atako stuff.
That's awesome.
And then Mum's right there, bless her.
No, that was a great top, and that's the finish of boulder number 2, folks. While we wait for the competitors to come out, we might hear a message or two from our sponsors, because it's always great to hear from them. We wouldn't be able to do these things without sponsors, volunteers, and Sports Climbing Queensland. So let's have a listen to what they've got to say. Don't go away.
Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.
All right, folks, back at it. The climbers are coming out now. We've got back to the start again now. We've got Lucas and
Mia.
Mia. Yep.
So Mia, let's see how she goes here. She says she can start this one, which is
on the big triangle cone, and stand up and balance along. Tiptoe through the tulips, let's call this one.
oh, Jess, that's a good name. You've named a few boulders in your time, though.
Indeed.
Out in the real world.
There's nothing on there, folks. So what Mia's doing is name tags are around the opposite way. By the way, folks, if you didn't already notice, but that's all right. Mia needs to slowly but steadily make her way along the point, the spear point, and there's no holds on there. Just using
determination and
friction.
grit.
Yep.
I was going to say, yeah. You just got to use willpower to climb this one. Thing is, it's a weird thing climbing. It's such a momentum sport that, like, you get that first one. Attacker got that first climb. That probably spurned her on to get the second.
Yep.
Where she just keep going. Whereas if you're like, oh, bugger, I know, I've heard the cheers. I think Attaco's got both of these. What can I do? But if Mia goes out and gets these two, and Attaco doesn't, it can swing in roundabouts very quickly, or a third spot can happen very easily. So you really have to remind yourself to always just give it a go. Yeah,
absolutely.
That's why I said people would try the undercling, but when you look at it in real life and realize how far that is, that little volume is underside.
That's a great shot right there, and you can see she's just balancing.
She's trying to crawl the wall, yeah. Just like
Ever so slightly.
And she has incredible power and balance. Look, her foot's just sliding. That is magic what she's just done there.
Look at the ankle flexibility right there. Now that's.
I mean, I've got a snapped ligament in mine, and it still wouldn't go there.
How did? Oh.
Mine's not connected, and it doesn't do that. So yeah, that's insane what she just did. She's so strong. She really, and this is obviously she's qualified in 8th position. If you see her in any gym, just climb with her for 15 minutes. And then after you finish getting her autograph, you'll realise that she's inhuman, and that's 8th position qualifying. It's spectacular, yeah.
Absolutely, indeed. Well, great to see a fair few of you joining us on the live stream, folks. Fantastic to have you here. Long weekend in Queensland, but anywhere else around the world, maybe not.
They're not working tomorrow, are they?
Hey, Queenslanders. Well, everyone else will work, and we won't, because why we're celebrating the first competition of the year, the Bouldering Open Championship.
What this public about.
That's right.
How close are we to the 100 likes for me and you to send on a live stream?
Mate, I think we've got 200 or 300 likes so far. So, yep, Ian, it's all on.
500. Keep going. Keep liking. If you're watching, like it, because 500 and me and Jace will do a head-to-head live stream on these tomorrow.
Absolutely, that's for sure. Well, you're dead right, Marcus. Big shout out to K2, our major sponsor here. Fantastic. They're awesome, and great shop up there in Brisbane. So if you ever need any equipment, make sure you pop by. Get all my shoes from there.
They're the whole team.
Ooh.
They know everything.
Now we were having a look at this one, and those holds were pretty rubbish actually. Not much chop, but that black one around the corner. You need that as you go. The old 1-2, the right hand, left hand. Getting enough height, I think, is going to be difficult in that first move.
If he catches, it's an Instagram catch for sure. But it's it is. That's why I said it's higher than you think, because you're so low profile in. It's like you got to jump past it, which is scary.
Yeah. Maybe we can get the team to give us another angle on that one. But you can see where he's heading this way, but. From the other side, the hold looks big, but it's not as big as you think it is, and not as big as you want it to be.
Come on, man, bro. Come
on. Making progress, though, but the clock beater didn't get the zone, though. There we go. Different kettle of fish. That hold, that big boomerang hold, they're rubbish. I hate them.
Yeah.
They're always, you just think you're going to, it's big. No, it's nothing. It's rubbish. Yep.
Hate's a strong word. But,
dislike them immensely.
Yeah, fine. That's good.
Fair enough.
They're trash. But, I mean, they're great, but they're trash.
They're good. They're good for the setting, because you think, that's fine, but it's not happening. But Grace is out now, and Cohen.
Some of the best climbing holds in the world are the ones that you hate and despise, right? That's how it is.
That could be true.
Oh, what a beautiful hold. I hate you.
All right. Well, Cohen has got some strength as well. So we'll see if he can make some progress here. But Grace
Yeah, she needs to climb it with a name, not to.
Oh,
Jesus, going straight away. He is explosive though, like we saw in the first climb, insanely explosive. So that's a positive first attempt. Grace is doing big things here. She's just nice and steady. Weight distribution, good weight, wide palms. Oh, man,
Yeah.
it gets narrow. That gets.
It gets tough there, doesn't it? Yep.
Because it's.
Cohen is trying two hands at the same time. He gets the swing. It helps him going left, but it doesn't stop him when he goes back right. So.
And you're going
Yep.
up a little bit on this
Yep.
one. What makes this hard is the line that you're transitioning above is moving up. So you're stepping up and across, up and across. Ever so slightly. It's pretty insane.
Yeah. Well, you can see this is very precarious, isn't it?
What a photo this is, though. You know, if you look at this as, as a standalone photo for if you grace, you go, there's me, the middle of the abyss, and my name in the corner. Well done. It's like.
Feel like Grace is in the naughty spot. You got to go stand against the wall and not look back.
Yeah,
but that's
no man's land.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Yeah. Snap.
Yep. There you go.
That's so good.
Now this might be a zone here. Nice. Come on. Yes,
And
that
so
will
the two
count.
roads are opposite in the opposing each other.
Great stuff, Grace.
Little foot swap on that nothing road. Oh my goodness.
A little Houdini toe swap, but
That was nice.
what happens here?
Oh my god.
Oh, I think that was the move.
It's a big way down though. When she hit him, the volume wasn't there and she
Yep.
sort of had to rock. It's terrifying.
That one climbs reasonably slowly, so I wonder how Cohen's going over on the other boulder problem.
Yeah, I think she was told it would be there. Yeah, that's we stepped away from the split screen. Yes.
Yep, back up again.
Don't blink, this is live.
Cohen might have made a top that we missed. All right, Grace, let's see what you've got.
The gym is silent.
Holding its breath.
Come on. She's kind of mastered this first bit, but then the problem is when you know it, don't get ahead of yourself. Stay on this first move. Stay present. No, she's leant over already for that white horse. She might be trying something different. Or she might, yeah. No, she's not.
She knows this move well, so she did it before nicely. Now knows that, the foot just slipped. Little Houdini's foot swap here. There we go. Now let's see if she can make this work.
She's gone higher on the hold. She's in a better spot. Yeah, it's nice. Adjustment.
Made that
step,
work.
I didn't know why.
Slow
that
it down.
block was like
This top is not. There's not much on the top to hold on to, so don't rush
really
it.
got to rock right.
Yeah, there we go. Nice.
Brilliant effort. She is doing fantastic.
All right. Let's see what Cohen's got.
I think yes. This one's kind of a like just leap of faith, which every comp needs one.
Great to see a top by Grace.
She went to that middle section, that little bit high where it is then. Great, bro, like that's so cool. What an action replay by Height Dynamics. That is sensational.
All right, well we got Kyle and Gabriella out next on boulder number 3.
Yeah.
Halfway through, folks.
Kyle's got a good shot at this move. Kyle's got a really good shot at this move.
He's a little bit more dynamic. I've climbed with him a few times down at Alpine.
Yeah, he's good.
Yep. Let's see if he can make this work.
It's just such a big move. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. You've got to get that left around the corner on the way through to stop sliding back down the hold on the way back. Maybe even the foot can help, but we shall see. All right, Gabriella needs to see what she can do. Spot this, having a good look at the slab. really convinced about the start at this point, but it's a pop and a stand up. That's what it is. Trust your feet, and hope the rubber and the volume stay friends.
I always think it's funny when, like I said to you, some people just struggle with the start and then just probably cakewalk the rest of it. It's really... There we go, Kyle.
Yeah, nice, Kyle. Yeah, so that's what he needs to do, and that it's not a great hold, really. Let's face it. But
yeah, like you said, we know that they're going for nothing. He's felt it. He knows what it's like. He knows he has to either use the black on the back or, yeah, do some ritual, because that is difficult. And it doesn't get any easier after that. That's the worst thing. The zone hold to get from the...
A little bit slopey.
Yeah, from the catch here to the zone. He had the right mindset there.
Well, maybe it's a double clutch on the way back. It's swing and then bang out. So maybe that's an Andy Brown move. Let's see if he's got a little bit of that in the tank. But Kyle not unlocking it yet. Gabriella not really finding her way just yet on the slab, but 1:52 to go. So plenty of time for a top. This one doesn't climb very fast, so you don't want to mess around.
Yeah. Well, at this point, the zone's going to be a big splitter. Yeah. I think if you do it that slow, you're just going to, that hold's not positive enough on the left to do it.
Yeah.
You're almost better just trying to counter your body on the low hold.
I think it is either a double or a push back to the other blue, because your body's moving back that way. You've got to...
See, I think he's... the way he's climbing, he needs to just try and stick that move.
Maybe a really high foot, because wants to stop himself going back to the right. That's the thing, the boomerang hold is facing down and away from the travel or the direction of your body going left, but as you come back to your right, you slip straight off it. It's like a slippery dip. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but gee, that looks huge anyway. Anyway, there you go. Someone might do it that way, but we shall see. Kyle's still got 40 seconds. If he can nail this move, he'll have time to make a top. He can make it work, but probably not much more after that. There we go.
I actually think that's a better shot for him.
Gabriella not really finding a way on the...
Like I said, she did so well on the last step, but really struggling this one. And it is, I mean, this is insanity. I wouldn't even be able to get to here. The live stream with me doing my shoes at the bottom of it. Yeah, I stuck it that way.
Yeah, he slowed it down a little bit then, so that was pretty good. All right, still going to see if he can get a zone in this one.
No point on the slab.
Oh, missed it. Gabriella and Kyle not to be on that boulder problem.
So
no progress for either of them.
Naomi and Louis will step up, yeah.
Yep. And Naomi has done all right too. Might see if the team can bring up the scoreboard, see if we can get some progress, how that's travelling along. But Taco really laying it down there, and she's the one to beat, that's for sure. 2 tops and a smattering of other tops, but away you go. And what about the males as we get Alexander, Jesse, Cohen and Kyle, all tops there, but still a few more competitors to go on this one. So we'll see how we go. Louis up next. And Naomi. Good flexibility on that one. Oh, Louis. Oh, I think Louis looks good. He looked quite strong on that. If he can land this and slow it down a little bit, I think he'll find a way.
Yeah, I mean, he needs it, because looking at the way the stats going, he needs a big step here. He's got a zone. He gets this, he's right back in the running. He is explosive, he is powerful. Naomi giving this a heck of a brush as well, so a minute of brushing basically. I just don't like that left hand, Jason. That black arm. I'd love to see the root setter's intention on it. Okay, Naomi's up.
Absolutely. All right, Naomi now needs to get those ankles in a really nice, flexible downward position to get as much rubber as possible on the volume. Just not finding that balancing point.
I do love this angle though. Oh, good brushing chin. Boston said before Jade Grace on, by the way, which was nice. Just came back into it. The internal debate that's going on the internet is in this one as well. We'll skip by that though. Louis coming along here now. Let's see. It's weird. The taller girls are struggling a little bit here.
I think establishing is a little bit harder, but maybe with the moves afterwards might be a bit easier. So we'll see. Yep.
Better wider stance now. Just slowly.
Stay straight up.
Hands out. Hands out. Oh, so, I mean, it's such a tough volume to stand on.
Making some progress upwards rather than across to begin with might be a bit better. Get established first. Get the weight on the feet, and we'll see. But Amy, still a minute and 30 to go. So a time, but not a lot of time because these slabs climb quite slowly. Watch your foot on the carpet. Louis, yeah.
Sounded like a grandma. These shoes on the carpet. No, she was close. Louis, he's in the same spot as Kyle. Damned if you do and not, but he wants to. Oh, she said something unfavorable there.
Something about a truck, but the Louis got yes. See,
it seems like he's right, but then it's such a bad back catch.
There's nothing there.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's the move. But
do you think it's a late foot? Like when you passed it on the finish, you step back to it, and it's a herring, the old red herring.
Could be the red herring, mate. Yep. Yeah, good. Now she's more established now, standing up straight before she gets going. Now her heels are quite high. So Louis.
Yeah, but that's because she's fallen so many times, unfortunately. 4 or 5 falls, you just think, I mean, that's
good. That's good. Come on. Oh.
So, that was actually an exciting effort. If you're that spooked by the fall, it's one of those things, very difficult stuff for you. 10 seconds.
Louis.
Oh. See, like say, because it's later, she just started in a much better position.
Yeah.
She'll maybe kick herself that she didn't get it from the start. But yeah.
Not much progress made on for either of those two, and men's 3 proving to be pretty chunky.
Yeah.
Xavier, Andy, Jesse, and Alexander. We'll see if they've got something in the tank. And
this is I know Alex is a little bit. Alex and Jesse from especially from last year's states, this is their sort of thing. This one.
Their cup of tea. Yep.
And from history, you would say this is a Katie climb, but come on.
We'll see. Xavier's got some power in the tank as well, so
he needs this. Come on.
Yeah, everyone's going for that, but I don't think that's the move. I did think it to begin with, for sure.
They've obviously discussed it earlier on when they when they all were talking about the bet, all said, "Well, we've got to just catch, progress it, and then back catch the black," but it's just not there.
Well, Katie up quickly, so getting a feel for it. And he's got some momentum with his legs as well. That might be a telltale sign of a little bit of progress he might be keen on making. We shall see. Victor in the background getting the action shots.
There we go. This is that angle, that split we've got them both in really perilous spots here. Come on, Xavier. I don't know where his left went, but almost a press.
Yeah,
I almost press back.
That's what I was thinking too, but I tell you what, it's a
crucifying yourself.
There's a bit of power in this one.
Just like pop, and it's a full. Yeah, you've got to control your leg swing.
All right, here we go.
Yes. Where's he going with his left?
Trying to go to the top of the volume, but that's a long way. But right now, Katie looking a little better, going for the long. Oh, wow. Okay. That's a
bit too far.
Yeah, a bit too. Now, maybe a couple of little steps further and might make that work. And again, slabs, not as physical as some of the others, so you can really just get after it and have a bunch of goes. They do have an effect on your score, folks, so the attempts that you have, the attempts to the zone and the attempts to the top, they can be negative in your score. However, if you get a top, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're the only one to top it, it doesn't matter if it's 1,000.
That's right. That's right. But
it's all energy levels, but this is your end of the weekend, your last 2 climbs.
Might as well go for it. Oh, he's trying to stop that. That might work, but being able to generate some power or something from that, again, super powerful. I wonder if there's any use of that little jib down the bottom. Just something. Look for something.
I mean, at this point, it's pulling rabbits out of hats, isn't it? Yeah, that's good. It's good.
All right.
I mean, that is a jib, isn't it? That is a little black jib under it, maybe.
A little bit frustrating for these competitors, I'm sure, but they're on the mat and they've got 50 seconds to make it count. Come on. Wow. That's a long way. Wow. Okay.
She stuck it in sand. But where do you go from here? She reaches that hold. Smiles. She's such a ledge.
Whoa. All right. There might be something. He's going to go all the way to the top rather than along. Now that second blue one, folks, the second blue one high, it's actually worse than the first one.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh my goodness. That's just for drama. I think that one. That's hilarious.
16 seconds to go. He's having a bit of a laugh going, well, I'll give it a crack, see what happens. But these guys, yep. All right, he's asking for the crowd to give him a bit of pump up.
It's worth the cheer.
It was worth the cheer, that's for sure. Well done. All right, well, that's it for Boulder number 3 for those guys. Out next, we've got Andy Brown and Tiana.
Yeah, both needing, I mean, everyone needs every climb, but Tiana really needs this top to get herself back in the mix for the podium.
Yeah, to stay within shooting distance, touch distance of the podium positions.
Well, yeah, I mean, Atako's the only one with 2 tops, right? Clear's got the one, and who else topped it? Did someone else top the... I have it.
Gabriella, I think it was.
Or did she just get that high point? But yeah, we'll have a look for you. But I was going to say, Tiana now, she knows she's got it. And again, don't let that affect your thought pattern.
Oh, Andy going all the way around the corner there. Like maybe that's the thing. Get around the corner rather than into the section.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Oh. Thing is, that's it. When you kick your foot back on, you're just off.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, and Tiana's in a little rocking motion, good rhythm.
She's pretty good on a slab, so this might suit her.
Such a bad, so low text. That thing's such a bad spot to be in.
Andy finding no joy in this move just yet either. Tiana, just a few little slips. It's so touch and go with the footwork on these volumes. It could be standing up. Oh, Andy Brown pauses, but just couldn't make that work. Did look good though. Tiana back up, giving plenty of attempts here. Andy going a bit higher, and maybe that might be the go. Get a bit higher on that as you go around. But Tiana looking better.
It's knowing when to progress your right foot to the white hold or to rock over. Yeah, I think just not. And this is the thing with competition, why you must keep doing it.
Yeah.
Some just don't go your way. Some do. Some start, and they're all learning curves. This one clicks for now. She gets this, she gets the next one. It's just that's the way it'll go. And then she'll come to the next con with a different mindset. She's got this, come on.
All right.
You need Andy to explode. Yeah. Oh, it's just, I just don't think. I almost don't think it's possible, but someone's going to prove me wrong if I say it. It's wild.
Well, we got Jesse and Alexander to show us the way after these two, but right now, Andy Brown's still got a minute or so, a bit less, 50 seconds on the clock. Tiana not feeling that comfortable on the slab. That was it. That's an Andy Brown move. That's a big move, though. The double clutch from that. Let's see if Andy's unlocked the momentum in that sequence now. Yeah. Now that is.
If that's the move,
that is strong.
Which is strong, yeah, really strong.
That's massive. But if someone could do it, Andy Brown would do it, right?
Open up, full open body, yeah. It's definitely. If he gets that, he's giving him the belt. There you go, dude.
Tiana not to be. Andy, come on. Oh. All right, well, no joy for either of them there. No zones, certainly no tops. But now we've got out with Jesse.
Clear, yeah.
Clear. Let's see what these two athletes bring to the competition.
Yeah, Jesse's got the best shot of everyone because of the height. I mean, Alex is obviously a dyno king, and I've seen him at Boulder Fest, the day after the finals last year or the year before.
Yeah.
Just smashed the one that no one could get. So they've both got it in them. I just think Jesse just got that a little bit of unexpected, and that's what you can need on this. Clears. This is good, just nice and steady.
Clear's good on her feet, that's for sure. Nice low heels there, so I like that. That's plenty of rubber.
She's got so much routine, and she just choked up on a hands-free slab mid-climb. It's just, anything to keep your mind fresh, stop overthinking, little tricks, habits, rituals. That's a good spot to be.
She made it to that section pretty quickly, but Clear's got a special brush.
Her own brush, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think you can bring your own brush. I think it's one of theirs, but it's just one she must have liked of the previous.
Well, sometimes if they're a little bit used, they got a bit better brushing capacity.
They spread a bit.
That's it. That's it. All right, Clea, let's go. She did do quite well in that first attempt, so she find a spot here. Oh,
it's annoying when you know you've gone and you haven't gone yet. You're like, no, I've gone. It's like, no, you're still on the wall. What are you talking about? No, I've gone.
Just the slow peel off. There you go.
Towley Robinson's doing a good job. I don't know his real name, but he's been beating the hell out of that towel. It's as dry as a bone.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a technique. The towel beater on the hold works a treat.
Okay, come on, Claire. Yeah.
Let's see if Claire can find the sweet spot on this.
Oh, foot slipping. Left foot's just slipped twice. Come on.
She want to sort of establish and reach out now. Thereabouts, pretty close anyway.
Oh my goodness! Yeah. It's just peppering the throttle. It's just the up and down of a foot. It's crazy.
All right, 3 brushes on that one hold at a time. There you go, making sure it's clean as possible. Exactly. Yeah. All right. Let's see if Jesse's got something in the tank to make this one work. He hit that quite slow. He was in control. It's not like it was too physical for him, but that blue hold is nothing. There's nothing to hang on to there. All right, Clea. There we go.
That's a good spot.
Yeah.
Oh, the back foot just gave. But that was a good spot to be in. She's got minute 10. She's good. And again, zone is going to be huge at this point.
Yeah.
It was just Grace that topped it, wasn't it? It says Gabriella in the notes here, but I'm pretty sure Gabriella didn't. They're trying to keep me on my toes. Come on, just see. So again, he's Might go on top. This is Alex Svet.
Clear, nice. Now let's see if she can keep that
She
back
can
foot.
go-
Yeah,
she-
that
yeah.
back foot, as soon as she moves away from it, pops out.
Because she's so far forward, you have to do a full, like, 180-degree rotation. He nearly held it. Nearly held the low black there. You have to do a full 180. She needs to do another step forward, which I know sounds like, to her, you know, move a mountain, but she's just stepping out of the way. Like, she's stepping here. She needs to do one more step forward with the left. No time clear. All right, Jesse, let's see the catch. He'll hold it now. The zone's key. Wow, the hands go. Why did I try that 4 minutes ago?
There you
It took
go.
4 minutes to figure it out.
All right, well, not a lot of progress on this one, but that making that top early, and it was Grace. Yeah. All right, let's go. Alexander and Atako. Let's see if Alexander can make some moves on this one.
Well, Atako is in a famous position.
Very nice. Knees into the wall, ankles down, looking reasonably comfortable.
Yeah,
Oh.
Alex doesn't need the other hand.
Atako has gotten along a fair way here. Now, just becomes so horrible after that.
Look at Atako.
Wow.
She's been so fired up this
That
week.
is amazing. That was some beautiful work right there, Atako. Well done. Wow, okay. I don't know if that's gonna... That might.
She's going to step through, and then she's going to just dunk it.
Oh, well, be quiet, Jason, and don't say a thing because he just got schooled again. Well done, Atako.
Yes,
and that was it.
When you're on,
Was
you're
that a
on,
flash?
brother. Yeah, I think so. When you're on,
Wow. That is...
Oh, Atako deserves
that was classy. That was
Well,
classy
they
all
all-
day
that's so
long.
good.
Well done.
Mia's mum's
Yeah.
proud. They're such a great community. But yeah, I mean, like we've seen over the last couple of years, Atako did obviously a lot of studying, but going for exams. She did one comp off the back of sickness, one the day after Brazil on a maths program. And, you know, we speak to her like, hey, you doing well? She's like, oh, you know, I'm this, that, the other. She really said when she turned this, she's like, I'm focused, I'm really training again, I'm having fun. Boom, it's showing. Alex has done it. He's made the Roosters look like geniuses.
Well, there you go. And
There's that
all
gem.
right, it's not as good as you want it to be. This high one either. You got to fall in there. And hit.
Not from this position, not from the crab. Come on.
Oh.
And you know what, Jace? Right? This is it. If that hadn't got topped, they'd have been going, this week was a disaster. It was too hard. It was too this. It was crazy. The masses.
Well
of
done,
and all
Alex.
the root setters union go, it was good. It was said on the weekend. And now it's done. It's a hero move.
There
and
he goes.
And he does it perfectly, exactly as they planned it. Hits the back catch.
So he turned into it, and then instead of keeping, he turned into that. Okay, that was the little bit that no one else tried.
I mean, I'll be honest. Before he did that, I was thinking it was impossible myself. You bloody idiots! You know, no. I didn't. I mean, it still looked amazing, but that is monstrous.
Fantastic. Well done. All right.
Tack. Just. I mean, that's a pretty epic, like little swing, boom, boom, little hip seek go.
Atako,
Such good
absolutely
counterbalance,
fantastic.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's why they qualified him first.
Absolutely. 3 tops for Atako. No one can catch her from here. She's laid it down already. But still number 2 and 3 to play for. We shall see.
Come on, Mia. Now, this will make my day. Mia, we want you to get this top. Come on, bud. And we want Lucas to get this top. Let's get them both on the board. Everyone should get a zone or a top. Let's have
All right, we're into boulder number 4.
Mia's on the
home
pinchy
run.
level, I think, isn't she? Your pinchy.
Let's get rid of that scoreboard and
now.
yeah, get over there in the cave. We've got climbers on the wall. My pinchy one, that one's I wouldn't call. I call it my favourite looking. I don't know if it'd be my favourite to climb on, but we will see. This is great.
We're at 500 likes.
Yeah.
Go for 1,000. Oh yeah,
All right.
come on. You toe hook that purple to the right, and then. Oh, someone's telling us she needs to start.
Needs to start that thing properly. I think I prefer the high shot, but we'll see if we can get up there close with some of the. Oh yeah, we got the dual ones. Yeah, there's some strong moves through that roof. They look big, those holds, but I don't think they're going to offer too much support. They're facing the wrong way.
Yeah, that's a sick shot. That's cool.
Yeah.
It shows you the vastness, like how deep that cave gets.
Oh, you've got to come out and go to the right with where Mia is, and all pinches and little jibs as well.
Come on, Mia.
All right, makes the start. Yeah, there you go. Ooh.
Can you not use the one above her?
Yeah, I think she can. But there we go. Got the start. Lucas and Mia. Now, she's flipping around now. That's
the better one.
Knee bar. She's in good spirits though. Still smiling, still happy. And why not? Made it into the finals and has done really well. So well done, Mia and Lucas. And
okay,
this is your last boulder problem of the comp.
Lucas underwear. Mia gone back the original way again.
She's not quite sure which way suits her better, but which she shall see.
And maybe that's the way that everybody spoke about when they reviewed the boulder together. But I do think for her, she could lock at least even one knee in, just to try and get in that better position. I mean, let's have a look. We're going to walk your feet to the next one. I think it's too far for her.
A little heel toe in the roof there.
I don't think that's enough pressure to do the move.
Might see if we can get a shot under the roof when Mia's up in the roof next. But we'll see if Lucas can make some progress. Well, that's better from Lucas. Yeah.
Oh, I think they're just saying you can't go past the black line. Which,
All right.
Where's our render of this one? I was just going to say. Well, the purple one above it is quite a distance away, but
I think you've got to climb back into the wall, and I think the start is probably the other way around. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's got to be that one there.
Yeah. All right. Oh, there we go. I think that might look a bit better from the start. Mia and Lucas out of time, though.
Solid effort, guys. And again, states have to be hard. You know, we've got to go World Cup level. This is the level we're doing. We're doing the format and we're doing the difficulty.
All right. Well, Cohen and Grace. Now, see if Cohen, he's done well so far in the comp. See what else he's got.
In a good spot, to be fair. He's in third place currently.
Looking strong. I'm sure he'd like to get a top on this one. Grace.
He'll get, I'm going to say. He should be.
Oh, yeah. If he can keep his foot on, he might work there. But all right, Grace making this this start.
See,
now,
that's why I was saying
toes.
the toe. That's what I was saying. Get the toe in.
Yeah, that's where it goes. Ian, all over it. All over it today.
King, you know.
You are the beta king.
Yeah. Well, there's even a blind mice finds cheese every now and then.
Follow your nose. Follow your nose. There you go. All right. The toe hook maneuver. Match with your hands and then around. there's a fair bit of climbing still to do after those few moves as well, out onto the corner and up into the big blue dish.
We had a roof 360, and if you climbed in the arch, and it was the same sort of thing, is that people would
Come
try
on,
it
Cohen.
every way, people would
Yes.
try every move.
Foot on now.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now this is the big boy.
Oh! All right, well,
It's not all said and done.
that's it. This is okay. This is a swing and a press. A swing and a press. Come on.
And then kick your foot back if you can.
Oh, I think there was a bit of head involved in there. A bit of a head scum or a head jam. Yep. But he's looking good if he can get his foot on.
His splits in. He's done.
Yeah. Turning around. Don't want to be too turned
Don't even
around.
go for the ledge. I always said, don't even go for the ledge. Just press off the side of it. I know the top's no text, but I just press off that. Just create any. Oh my gosh, his feet are terrifying me.
It's
That
behind him.
is-
Yes, good chop. Yes.
What a dude.
That was great.
Yeah, well done.
Good-
I said, don't even
good
go for
stuff,
the
Cohen.
ledge. Okay, hang on.
All right.
Grace is in the spot.
Oh, no, that's not Grace, but that's Cohen in the replay. But Grace is back on the mat. She knows what to do now in that position. Cohen, that puts him up there.
Yeah, two tops.
Two tops.
That wasn't a flash, but 3 attempts, 2 tops. That's big. The only other people who've got any tops really is Kyle got 1. Andy Brown got the Kyle, Cohen, Jesse, and Alex. So yeah, so there's only really Kyle and Jesse who could go ahead of him.
I think Alex might like this last boulder problem as well, but we'll see. Still a fair few competitors to come out yet. Grace ready to go. Just taking the time, knowing that she's got
1 big attempt.
one or 2 big attempts here, maybe. Yeah, nice. Really-
That crab cramp there's crazy because like that's not going to work. Then it puts her in that little room, so the next one goes big. But now can she rotate? This is the thing. Heel and
Whoa.
It's
Where are you
crazy
going
'cause
from
you're
there?
And because you're so low to the
Yeah.
ground, like you think I'm in the roof, and you're like only me waist, so you don't have time to much adjust. Well, yeah. I mean, I was thinking that.
I
like,
think you're going
get
back
your
yet.
toe hook and then you bump.
Yep. I think
But-
that thing on the corner is actually only for your feet. So
Yeah,
Yep.
I think it was the other way. I thought when you'd hook your toe, you'd go out to the pinches, like here. And then I thought
Yeah,
you'd
keep
maybe
your toe in.
Match. And
Yep.
then hit, yeah.
whoa, it's powerful. And 18 seconds to go. Not to be for Grace. Well done, Grace. Good effort
Yeah,
all
solid
round.
climbing, solid
Yep.
climbing.
Absolutely. Well, Grace, at this moment in time, in second.
Yeah, she's done
Yep.
really well. So we're gonna see Kyle here. Just his mum's ready on the camera, bless her.
Cole ready to roll. And Gabriella out now.
But yeah, because Gabriella, she topped the second right paddle. I haven't seen my notes that she topped the third. I don't know what I was thinking, but maybe she did. I don't remember. But I will say, this is going to be interesting. She's gone the same way. So maybe it was just Mia who read it differently for the rest of them.
Yeah,
They all
mate.
tried to do it my way, but maybe she just thought, I'm short, I can't do it. Maybe her and Taco had a chat, so we'll see if Taco tries to start it reverse.
Talking the other way. But Kyle.
Kyle
having it.
should get it. I mean, Kyle's very
He's
good
quite
at this
strong
sort
as
of
well.
thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll see. I think he's working on below, but he's but yeah, he's climbed at Alpine. Whereas he's got endurance, so he shouldn't really be fatiguing yet. He should be good.
Yeah, nice. Got to keep his
Press
feet
into
on
that
there.
foot, yeah, press that
Yep.
foot down.
Yep. Right, Gabrielle.
What's Gabriella doing? Come on, Gab. She's got the knee bar with a longer leg, which is a much better spot to be in.
Helps just to get across there. Oh, it's quite an awkward maneuver by.
When you hit that, it's definitely left hand to the pinch, right? Like in reverse or something.
I think so. I think you got to keep going with your left. I'd be. You're
on,
probably trying to keep your feet in there. Kyle just a bit crossed over in that there now.
That's
Yeah, he's
better.
kept his foot on. All right, here we go. Big move.
This is a cool big move. This is just a cool move. It's just big.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Okay.
slip through and slip out the other side. Yeah, just that foot dropping. Maybe she needs to just drop it out first and really bear down on that other blue hold, but just drops her body out of the solid position that she's in. But that's the way the route setters probably intended it to be. A little bit more challenging, but let's see. Okay, Kyle back at this position. He should nail this time, I think. All right, Kyle. Yes. All right. Now he's still got the press to go.
I don't think he'll swing it. I think he'll just step back. Oh, he is swinging it and go around.
Whoa.
They're all using the face scum.
Yeah.
There'll be a bunch of people with scabs on their face
That's
next
it.
week.
There'll be something going on.
The old finals climb, have we, mate?
All right. Well,
Is he going to kick back to the ledge? I think you just press off the dome. Yeah. Same thing.
yes.
Well done.
Kyle's happy with that one. Well done, Kyle.
That's
Gives
big
him.
for Kyle.
Yeah.
Because he's a top end of his own.
So that's 2 tops for him now, getting him up there. So he'll move into second at this moment. But
Yeah. 2 tops in. So
yeah.
same as Cohen. No, staying third. Because Cohen flashed both.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's
second
true.
shot and first shot, yeah. Okay, so that's third place currently. So there's Jesse.
Oh, Gabriella,
Jesse
come on.
Still snatch second if he. Oh, but Cohen's not Queensland.
No, so he can't take out the Queensland titles, but he can win the comp.
So
So
Kyle's guaranteed himself a Queensland medal.
Queensland podium by the look of it.
Second or third, depending on Jesse. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, Gabby. Let's do something, Gabriella.
She was very close here before in this move, so just the foot coming out before she moves over.
Because you're close, so you know if you miss it, you got to get your feet down quick. It's kind of like a rush. Like sometimes, weirdly enough, that's the sort of move you like a little higher, or like never ever in your life. But almost with that pressure, you feel she could just pop out to the pinch. But it's such a cross.
All right, well, Gabriella not getting the zone that she wanted, but that's it for her. So she's sitting down. Kyle's done and dusted, getting some knuckles on the back of the mats there.
As we move to Louis and Neil.
All right, here we go. Last boulder problem for the competition. All right, Naomi, Louis.
For Victoria, come on, not a person of state.
Louis looking strong. He looked like he was going to try and static that, but maybe he'll rethink it.
Yeah, he's got 2 zones under his belt. He's gone pretty well. It's weird. He always looks like he's in control and doing something good, and then just gravity decides to double on him at the wrong time, you know?
Gravity is the enemy, that is for sure. Certainly when it comes to all forms of climbing.
Yeah, come on.
Most of the time, it is not your friend.
No.
All right, Louis, let's do this.
The shoulders on these dudes.
Needs to keep the feet on just to make this work.
That's better. Ooh.
Yeah. Strong. Awkward.
Yeah, once you get to that midpoint, just pop for it. Press really hard and go.
Sometimes a bit of momentum is useful. Oh, Naomi, mate, studying that through, keeping the foot in. See,
nice.
keeping the foot in.
Really nice. You're right.
So her now out to the pinches straight out in the
now
roof.
You're squaring
Looking
good.
good.
Ooh.
But,
That, you're right, Jess.
looking
You're right.
really
Yeah,
good.
That's better. And then that puts you in a good spot. This is firm climb.
Fourth one, but Louis.
The women have had some battling climbs. Think about that first slab with that incredible start. The second one was that like little paddle knot, and then the third one, the volume of doom. Come on, Louis. And now this. Jeez Louise.
2 minutes, plenty of time for a top though.
Doesn't go easy on anyone, does it? That's
No,
cool.
but that's the level that these state championships travel at. World Cup format also, which is great, giving the competitors an opportunity to compete in a way that, if they were to, like Maja Stosic and Oceana, compete at an international level. So there you go. Big shout out to Sports Club in Queensland putting on the event. All the volunteers helping out, that's for sure. Oh, Louis in the mix now. Yep. Go, Louis. Oh. No. A little bit tired now. Minute to go. Maybe shake it out and give it one good crack at it. Maybe a bit of blood there from the judges. Taping as well. So, yeah, you can't be bleeding and climb on the boulders. And the clock does not stop either, folks. So, unless there's needing to do some other stuff. But she's ready to roll. She's taped herself up. Judges are inspecting. But the clock keeps ticking. All right. Louis trying to do the two.
Yeah, it's another good separator boulder. You know, when you see a couple of tops, a couple of not tops, it's always interesting to see.
All right, 20 seconds left. Louis made a bit of progress, but these moves are powerful, though. You know. Come on, Louis.
Well, yeah. Oh.
Putting it all in. They're on the mat, on their back. There you go. Not leaving anything on the wall. Louis said, thanks, folks, for the support. But he's done and dusted. His comp is over. And
yeah, and
clock keeps ticking.
And this is what I think about it when you look back at an event like this. You got the open air at the top level. Every climb has split. You know, somebody topped the first, the second, the third. Attaco topped all three in the female divisions, plus a few others here and there, and some zone splits. Just look at this fourth one. I'm like, I wonder how Attaco's going to go. This is what I'm trying to think in my head. Like, you know, obviously, hopefully, some others can grab it in the meantime. But I'm just trying to work out how Attaco's going to do it.
Well, she's showed us in every single one of the other ones how she's done it, Ian. So
just sit back and wait. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm thinking.
Enjoy the show. It's perfect. That's good.
That is for sure. But 3 tops so far, or 2 tops for Attaco. All right, Xavier and Katie out. Three tops. Sorry, folks. All right, Katie, within shooting distance, she has a top under her belt. So if she nailed a zone and a top here, then that would put her pretty quickly into second place.
Come on, Katie. Come on, Xavier. He's had a bit of bad luck in his, I think, because he went so strong in the semis. And you'll often see, normally in a state final, you normally see the semi-final climbs can be a little harder than the finals because people are fresher.
Yeah.
I definitely think they've kept that intensity intentionally probably in these finals. But Xavier did so outstandingly good in the semis. Maybe took a bit more gas out of him, but come on, finish with a win. Finish with this win. This will be huge for him. He's climbed so well. And a bit of crowd cheering always gets me on this side.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got that. That's okay. Full hand on it. He's good.
Let's get that one underneath. Katie was in a good position there before. Still, I don't think make the zone. The zone's out on the pinches, so.
It's the second pinch, right? Or are they touching?
I think so. But
touching. Yeah, they look like.
Either one.
Oh, there's a blue on it, I think. Yeah, I think it's the blue on it. But basically, yeah, when she's in that position again, if she can make progress to that zone, that'll be vital. So just that left foot out.
Yeah, she's trying to find a good foot here, there you go. Nice heel. Yes,
yeah, that's a good adjustment now. But then back in the pink and then hit the volleys. Here we go. Hit the next one. Hit the next one. Double pinch. Grab.
Oh, let's see if she's got a release from here and can hold her feet
controlled
in.
Release. Control release. Come on.
Katie.
Then out to the right. So when you let your feet here, you have to go out to the right. You almost have to try, when you release, to push for the blue.
Yeah,
try and
get
grab,
bit of momentum
grab that
for it.
blue edge and stomp. Which,
that was
again,
strong.
is manic. Yeah, good zone, though. Good zone early as well.
All right.
Come on, Xavier. Big swing.
Xavier matched here. He got close to the double clutch, so let's see what he's got. Foot high. Yep.
Yeah.
It's just his
There's a
body's
back
not
catch.
moving to the side.
That's a back catch, though, isn't it, on the roof as well?
Mm.
So you should just, he needs to just commit to the back catch of it.
All right, well, a minute and 30 left on the clock. Katie made good progress then, so she's made the zone. So if she should rest it down for the last 30 seconds, give herself a bit more rest time. Just watching the clock, maybe thinking it might be a minute or so compared to.
I'm going to say 60 seconds
Yeah,
is always,
yeah.
always enough.
Yeah,
Even the longest descent, you don't want to be on the wall longer than 60.
she's got this first part dialed now, and she knows
Good
that heel hook
adjustment
in the
with hand,
blue.
yeah, that's where she
nice.
got the first time she got two tied up. Good. Heel again is crazy. Nice, Katie. And then the jib on this one's a big help. Good. But now she needs to kind of pedal herself out, so you're going to let that foot out. You have to hit this blue when you let that foot out. Oh my goodness, she had it. And there goes the finger skin. Come on, Xavier.
Xavier, commit to the.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's not committing to the double clutch under the roof. He's done. Calling it done, and same with Katie, I think, as well. And
Yeah, he's already got the...
Katie getting the zone, I think that might help a lot, actually. Yep, couple of zones wouldn't go astray. That'll put her up.
First person to zone that, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that'll put her up in third, I think. We shall see if that pops on through.
Yeah, shout out for Manoa. Manoa, yeah, Katie, well done, epic.
And the open mail
Thanks,
now.
Mango as well.
Yep. Well, we've got Andy Brown in the designer duck T-shirt.
Final climb, final time we see this duck.
I think this might suit Andy Brown. This is a sort of an Andy Brown style climb.
You say about everyone though, it's true, isn't it? It's because we wanted to. No, you are. This one, I know you are right. And Tiana, to be fair, I feel like deja vu, and I've already seen Tiana get this. So let's see.
All right. Oh, what's he doing?
He's doing some Andy Brown stuff.
He's doing Andy Brown stuff. That looked powerful.
Cool.
Yep,
Looked
that
pretty
looked
cool,
cool.
didn't
It's
it?
like,
Yeah.
this is a roof, isn't it? Let's get into roof climbing. All right, Tiana.
Come on, TT.
Oh, do it the other way
She's
around
doing
as
it
well.
the Mia way as well.
Yeah.
Gold Coast girls have got some crazy beta. No, TT.
No, I don't think it's going to work that way. It doesn't. And she's switching, hopefully. All right, Andy Brown. Let's see. Whoa, the scorpion.
Yeah, full on.
All right, here we go.
Yes, Tiana. I mean, Andy's in that position where as soon as he gets any type of skin on that yellow hole, he's attaching it to it, and he's not letting go.
Yeah, he'll be good. Seems he's a little bit too far to the right, so maybe get over it a little bit before he launches. But
But he's not matching off this hole like everyone else. Oh, yeah, he's just been pressuring through it.
and the left leg kick maybe not working as well. But I'm sure he'll tune it up as he goes along. 2 minutes on the clock.
He got to touch that ledge then, so he'll know the positivity of it, which is always a good thing.
Tiana not really getting the start dialed for herself here yet.
Yeah, she's looking tired out from a battling session. When you don't get a top early, and you have to do 4 minutes of attempts back to back to back to back.
And that's the thing. If you get a top early, you get a little bit more rest than everyone else, and that can compound in a really good way.
Well, this format's kind of crazy because you come back in for potentially 18 minutes, so you still got to stay warm. You're not just sitting on your buns. Oh, Andy,
What was that?
Commitment.
Hitting the deck hard, but yeah, he's always entertaining, Andy Brown. That's for sure when it comes to this type of competition.
And there's the replay.
Spinning all the way around.
He went right hand, yeah.
Total vertical. That was awesome. All right,
Yeah,
Tiana.
come on, Tiana. Get the foot in.
Yeah, not
Looks like
really
her foot's
making
in
it work,
behind
is it?
there.
Yeah. See if he can match and get his left leg over to. Yeah, there we go.
1 minute. Time to go. Time to go. One more attempt, Andy. Come on, brother.
Sure, he'll give it a whirl. Tiana.
Yeah, Titi's in a good spot. Come on, Tiana. Ah.
Yeah, just the foot dropping out as well. The moment that foot drops out, the butt starts moving towards the mat. Yeah, this is better.
That's better. That's better.
This is better. Oh, I was crossing through. All right, Tiana. 26 seconds.
To be fair, they both just need the zone. I think he's saying he's done.
The crowd revved him up. He was like, "Nah, I'm done." No, Andy, get back on. All right, let's see. Let's see if he can get something. Yeah, there we go.
I'd love him to hit the zone. Well done,
There we go.
well done, Tiana. Well done, Tiana.
All right, the comp is done and dusted for those two athletes. The next one's out, though. Jessie and Clear.
I just saw in the middle. I thought her mum was giving her high five, but her mum gave her a five, and she kept it out for the phone. I was like, "That's hilarious." Marion's the best. All right, come on, Jessie. Come on, Cleo.
See what you've got. And I remember watching Claire down in Sydney through that big roof at Sydney Indoor Climbing Centre. She was a bit of a master through the roof, so maybe she's looking to start another way as well. So a few of them thought this. No, okay, those attempts don't.
Maybe
count.
they all just forgot. I mean, it's been a long time. Oh, soft knee bar. Come on, Jessie. Jessie's in a good spot for a flash because he can reach that with his foot there.
Whoa. Hey, that, yeah.
It's a good job we can't curse on the radio.
It's like that one's easy. What are you doing?
Oh,
no!
Jessie, my dude.
There we go.
It's too easy for him.
The double clutch move was really nice how he did that. So happy days. Clear. Still really in this Burley wrestle moves through the roof. The bear bearing down, pinches, toe hooks, you name
the
it.
toes in there, that's good.
Oh, that's good. Well,
That's a
matching
great
there,
spot, that's a
matching
great
there was
spot.
actually quite clever because didn't have to worry too much. Come on, Cleo.
She tries to stay on the
Now
left side of it.
that heel hook
That's better,
works
that's better.
actually. Yeah,
That's better,
Yeah.
Cleo. Go back in. She's kind of doing it fast, which is good because you don't want to be upside down too long. I always say it. Good.
If she can release
Now
here.
release the heel onto the blue. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. The zone's good. Be second for her already.
Well, that'll help a lot. Zones are counting a lot, and Clear.
She's a top 3 zones, isn't she?
Yeah. Now that might move her up a little bit. 2 zones for
We'd
sure.
love to see a top
Yep.
from Clear. Come on.
Love to see a top from both of them. Well, arguably, Jessie should. He's been up there, so he knows this bottom piece. Let's hope he can. Oh, shivers.
One of those things, in it? He's just got it so easy. It's just like not switched off, but it's now these little micro errors that go from a flash to a third shot. I hope it doesn't make a difference to standing, but let's just see him get it first. 90 seconds on the clock.
All right, Jessie looking strong here. He nailed this before in a
got good
very
wings.
simple fashion.
got
Yeah,
good
yeah, good stuff.
I think just rock over more, my friend. So he doesn't swing, he just rocks it. But he's doing it palmy, yeah. Rock over and walk up. There you go. Don't need the foot out, yeah. Boom. Yeah, there you go.
There's he's got it. Nice. All right, Clear. Come on, Clear. Oh,
Was that 2 or 3 fingers?
that was the 3-finger drag and the big chicken wing, but probably not. Yeah,
No, no.
not enough time to rest up. But
You tried stopping her. She has.
Yeah.
Someone will have to say, come on.
all right, well let's see the last 30 seconds from Clear. Be great if she's got enough in the tank to make this make it count.
Just let her
As a
keep
top.
going. Even
Yep.
if the clock stops, just let her keep going.
That match I think is smart. Gets you a bit closer.
It's clever, yeah,
Yep.
it is clever.
Yep. In here, the heel.
She might just jump. Yeah, because going faster, this she might just jump there.
Come on,
Oh,
let's go.
That makes she goes back there. Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Nah, great effort.
well done,
Awesome,
Cleo. Well
awesome.
done.
That's
Yeah.
big.
All right, well, straight out our last two competitors, Alexander and
Lele tack.
Okay, well, at this moment, he is the leader and
But she
can't be
caught,
beaten. But we shall see if she can show us the way on this one, Ian, as she showed us the way on all three so far.
She's shown me the way for about 5-6 years. But
Absolute
she's
legend.
13 years old, completely against the other.
Yep. There you go. All right. Well, it's great you've been on the live stream with us, folks. Thanks for joining us. Stick around. We will have the podiums straight after the competition, after about 5 or 10 minutes of appeals if required. But there we go. Taco and Alexander straight on the wall. Nice.
Svet's going to get this. Svet's going to hit this with a big pedal back.
Yeah. Alex.
He'll swing. Will he swing or will he just use his insane power? Insane power.
Face on the wall. I think everyone's had a bit of face action. Where are we doing? Go back to a taco.
No, split. Split, we've seen
Alex.
this one. There we go.
There we go. Come on, Taco. Beautiful. Yes, nice. This is their first attempt too. Oh, come on, Alex. What's he doing?
What?
Taco, come on. Oh, yes. This is... there you go, Ian. You said, I want someone to show me, and Taco is showing you. This is unbelievable.
She's on.
In a class of her own here at this competition today.
Yeah.
It's a big hold. Oh, come on. Oh, yes. Well done. And, well, there you go, folks. Absolutely crushed.
So
and
it's
an
absolute ledge. Bless her.
a fantastic way to finish the Boulder comp as well. Double tops.
I say they're all nice, but honestly, like, there's not many nice in the Tack Club. That's why we're an unbelievable person. And
Well done.
Champion.
Absolute
And the same
legend.
for Big Svet.
Yep, for sure. All right, well, let's bring up the scoreboards and have a look at the competition as it stands, folks. And this is... It hasn't
Not
been.
yet
It hasn't
updated.
refreshed yet. Yeah, maybe the team might click refresh or something. But maybe in a minute we'll see that as well. But at the moment, Atako absolutely cleaned house, and four tops for her.
Three flashes. You're right.
Three
Jason.
flashes. Yeah, and absolutely legendary. And at the moment, Alex is in first place with two solid tops, I think it was, or three tops actually.
Yeah.
On the third one.
Yeah, two dominant performances from the top two there, and there was great showings from everybody throughout the weekend and throughout the finals earlier today in B and Masters, and in A, everyone gave their hands up, but realistically, there could only be one winner in A and B, female and male, and Atako and Svet's Alex just really stepped up and showed they were the cream of the crop today. Well done.
Absolutely. Well, folks, thank you for joining us on the live stream. Appreciate everyone being here today, and it's great to get a few shout outs and a little bit of back and forth going on the stream, and big shout out to all of the volunteers, Sports Climbing Queensland, everyone who helped out over the weekend and the week coming, the week preceding actually. The route setters did an amazing job. A whole week's worth of setting. Big shout out to Cut Loose Climbing Gym as well. Well, Ian, you run the gym down the road at Core. How much commitment it is to put on a competition for the state, and the climbing gyms deserve a lot of kudos for that as well. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, and, we've run many comps ourselves, and it takes a toll on you. I was 6'2" and 18 kilos.
And you had hair. You had long, flowing hair as well.
Dreadlocks, yeah. And now look at me. But no, joke aside, it is a stressful endeavour. So huge shout out to Sam and Hannah, and everyone who runs comps, the community. We're so grateful, and we're happy to bring you the live stream to you in your homes. But it's the facility that has to say, yeah, man, we'll shut the doors for a week. You go, and the community that accepts it, who are members. So
that's it.
Well done. Go check out the gym and go say, that you watched the stream and that you enjoyed the comp.
Yep. All right. Well, let's go back to the action in the gym, folks. But I tell you what, the podiums will be out real soon. So stick around and celebrate and support those guys. What we might do is leave you there for the moment in the commentary box. Ian's going to leave us here. So, Ian, fantastic to have you with us today, mate. You've got to go do the food truck. Thanks for being here, as always. And, mate, we're going to be hanging out soon in Ballina for the Nationals. Yeah, the Junior Nationals.
Really excited, Jay. It's always good to hang out and have a chat. And, yeah, thank you all for listening to me, Drone, and JSPAs. And I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
All right, mate. Thank you, Ian. All right, folks, that's it from Ian. But I'll throw over to the team, and we might hear from our sponsors while we're waiting for the final judgment of the judges of the scores. So be back real soon. Don't go away.
Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.
If you see me coming, I'm about to get it started. Get it started. I'ma show you something that you never knew you wanted. Yeah, you want it. Close out, unleashed, I'm a beast. Got the whole crowd. Party, make a scene. Gonna get loud. Real proud, show my teeth. Go out like an animal. Like an animal! Like an animal! Go wild like an animal! Wildin' out like an animal! Go wild like an animal!
very much, everyone, for joining us here for the Sport Climbing Queensland State Boulder titles. I'm going to hand over to our jury president to start proceedings off for our podiums.
Thank you, everyone. I just want to say a really quick thank you to quite a number of people who've made this weekend incredibly special. First time event host Cut Loose, give it up for Sam and Hannah. Our naming sponsor, K2 Base Camp. We also have some supporting sponsors, Physio Cream, Crux, Cliff, True Protein, Sender, Snap, Wild Earth, Voodamond and Pinnacle Sports. Now, we can't do comps like this without climbs and boulders to climb, so let's hear it for our route setters, Amanda Miller, Mitch Cleft, Bo Cosman, Harry Clem and Cody Weldon. Events don't happen just with a couple of people. It's a large team behind the scenes. So I need to thank our event director, Michael, for everything that he's done. Our first time head judge, Feely, thank you so much. Our MC, Tim, where have you gone? Thank you, Tim. And then obviously Positive Studios, because you are showcasing our sport and the very best things that we're doing here in Queensland. So thank you with that. Behind the scenes, we have Peter, Guy, Marion and Ben, some amazing SEQ and associated people who help us do all these things. We have all of our judges, our ISO officials, and everyone who volunteered to do jobs, or if you just did a task that I flung at you this weekend. Thank you. And we all need to jump onto Victor's photography site and thank him by purchasing some of his amazing photography. And then finally, the competitors. Big thank you to you. I had an amazing weekend watching what you do and loving to see how you climb. I really appreciate that you came out. This was our state team selection event. So for those of you who get selected for our state team, please be watching for an email shortly with those details. This is where great things start. We go from states to nationals to representing Australia. Even our own Queenslander Marlo is over in representing the Open European Boulder at the moment, and it's just a fabulous way to get out and see the world. Our next Open Masters and Inclusive event is in Lead. The dates are locked in for the 7th and 8th. The location is Climb Brisbane, who has not been open of late, but they are opening up for this event. So if you miss climbing there, come along and have a climb. And Rego will be opening soon, so look out for that in your email as well. Thank you.
And a big thank you there to our jury president, Charmaine. Now, I'd just like to quickly invite our volunteer coordinator, Alice, out to announce the winner of our volunteer prize this weekend, because these people put in all the effort with little recognition. So, Alice.
Thank you. Clara. Super big shout out to all our volunteers to start with. This whole event is totally based on our volunteers. It's awesome how many people turned up today and helped out. So every comp, we're going to be taking down the names of everyone and doing a little raffle at the end. So please come along for Lead and get involved. We had, I think, 40 volunteers this weekend, which is pretty awesome. So we just have one winner there. Can I get a little drum roll for our winner, who is Sam Trusov. Yeah.
Amazing stuff. Thank you there, Alice. Thank you to all our volunteers. Well, let's get into the pointy end of things. We are going to start off with our Open A male podiums. And we have two podiums. We have a competition and a Queensland podium. We're going to start off with the competition podium. He's travelled a long way to be here in third place. It is none other than Cohen Jackson from WA. In second place on the competition podium, it is Jesse Ruffini. And taking out the top competition spot, it is Alexander Chavosky. Let's give it up one more time for Cohen, Jesse and Alexander, our competition podium. Big thank you to K2 Base Camp and all our sponsors for the prizes. Amazing, guys. We will let Cohen go and catch a flight. All right, jump on down, guys. Yep. So we are now going to do our Queensland podium because this is the Queensland state titles. So these guys receive those podium positions for Queensland. And in third place for Queensland, it is Kyle Houston Connor. So second place, let's get him back up, Jesse Ruffini. And that means it is my great pleasure to announce the Open Boulder champion for Queensland for 2025, none other than Alexander Chavosky. Let's give it up for our Queensland podium. Thank you very much, athletes. Well, now it's time for the Open A female podium. And in third place for Queensland Boulder, it is Clea Hall. Second place in Queensland, Grace Gaston. And so it is now my great pleasure to announce our Queensland Open Boulder champion for 2025 as Atako Nakamura. Let's hear it one more time for that Queensland Open Boulder podium for 2025. Absolutely amazing effort by all our athletes. Big thank you to Bam from K2 getting up and presenting the prizes with us and all those sponsors who've donated. You can go back and watch the live stream so you can watch it all again. And if you're inspired, come into Cutloose, try the climbs. They're still up for you to have a go. Otherwise, thank you for coming and supporting climbing at Queensland. We'll see you at Lead. Drive safe. Have a great night. Enjoy the long weekend.
All right, folks, there you have it. The first competition done and dusted for 2025. Queensland Open Boulder, A finals, the Masters and the Bs, all done today. Well done to all the competitors. And thank you for joining us on the live stream. Fantastic to be here with you today. Jason Whitten signing off, folks. That's it from us. But before I do go, a few big shout outs. Cutloose and Sam and Hannah and the team. There they are. What a wonderful climbing gym to be hosted in this weekend. And they really put on a show. Like Tim said, make sure you pop in and frequent the gym. There's more to see out the back as well. Big shout out to our main sponsor, K2 base camp. We couldn't do it without the sponsors. We couldn't do it without our volunteers. We couldn't do it without Sports Climbing Queensland, but our major sponsor, K2, thank you to you, and our Height Dynamics replay sponsor. Fantastic to have you on board as well. Last but not least, Mike Williams, legend who did the 3D renders for us this weekend, or for the competition. Something special, something awesome for the comp, so fantastic. But last but not least, the Positive Studios crew. Fantastic live stream. That's it from us, folks. Take care, and bye for now.
Have you visited our website, heightdynamics.com.au? You'll find hundreds of height safety products from some of the world's leading height safety brands. All available for you to browse and order 24/7 at heightdynamics.com.au.